It's a huge dream. This is not what I was expecting, bro.
Oh, you wanted us to do it in a puny way?
Bro, hold the camera and say,
no, but I mean, these guys, I asked him, hey, so are we good? He said, yeah, we're good. We can do it. Because I asked him, are we good tomorrow? He said, yes, we're good. And by this guy, we're talking about Eric.
Eric, man, you made this dream big. This is beyond my wildest imagination.
Go to Restream, we see whether it's Restream which hasn't picked up. We shall learn together. So down here, go to settings. That, yeah, it has default mic. Yeah, I think we're good.
New creation Nakuru to collect in.
We are good. We are good.
Holy fuck. Patrice, nashukuru. Thank you for the compliment.
What is the money?
I think
Watson is one of the best businessmen in Kenya, but he's not in Kenya. So he's not a Kenyan businessman.
Na besti kiko kitambi, hiyo kitabi utakuja aje Qatar.
You know how much it is to send a book to Qatar? It's 4,500. 4,500.
Well,
the book itself is only 1,500. 4,500.
So upate mtu akona check luggage bill.
Ndio hiyo sasa
apeleke.
So tuna, but hizo numbers kidogo.
Yeah.
Because I need to send like over 100 books there.
Yeah.
So 4,500 ingiani, alafu Qatar, you know, they just don't like anything in. So it can't be a big package. Because that's another logistical nightmare.
Wow.
So it has to be DHL.
Yeah.
Brings it to your house. So each package is independent.
Wataka kuniambia watu wote wako online? The Caleb Kirwa.
Caleb, yes, wanakuona sasa. All your people are here now. Davis Money.
Na kuna button ya super chats.
Na kuna button ya super chat. Watumbe super chat utaziona zikikama. Weke pesa kwa mfuko yako. Like fuck you. Look at how many we are on this other side.
286.
Those are the numbers.
Your count inaonekana?
Yeah. 32.
32. Yeah. They will come. The church is open.
Open the doors.
Wildest imagination for you.
You never thought you'd do life on your own?
Never. Bro, I'll take some time to consume what just happened.
But life is a shit. Life is where the money is. I've been trying to tell you that for years.
My son said the same.
Yeah, bro.
See it right there.
Life is where the money is. And then it's the easiest form of content creation because all you need to do is be somebody who is interesting. Yeah. So you don't even need good editors. You don't need all that shit that comes in the back end. You can leave front end and make more money than back end people.
Well, how did you end up choosing which side to sit?
I don't know by then. But it's also automatic. So hii ni nini yako. This is your podcast. I'm here at your invite.
Yes.
So don't let me run it. No, I will run away with it.
I mean, I see.
Sound quite ego-fitty.
I see people complaining that we're taking over the podcast. Is this super genius Canadian professor? Tekisiga.
Ogato. But let me ask you for you, George. Ukisikia mtu anaongea kitu kite upuzi, see, you stop him. Why are you going to sit somewhere talking nonsense? And I'm not talking about Ogato alone.
Yeah.
I'm just like, for me, the podcast has to be completely interesting.
Yes.
So either I make it interesting or you make it interesting.
It has to be interesting.
Well, you have to be interesting.
At the end of the day, the product is going to be interesting.
So we'd rather fight about the stupid question so that it can be interesting. But you cannot keep me here. We're discussing stupidity.
Yeah.
I will not agree.
Yeah.
Because I'm beyond that.
So that's when you take over and they say, oh, nilikuwa nimeambiwa utachukua control ya space yangu. Yeah, ukikuwa na basic in control.
If you cannot hold on to something, how can it be yours? How can it be yours? Yes, you want to. We can have a kumbaya party. Tushikane mikono, so it's very bad that imechukuliwa. But mademu wa watu huchukuliwa daily.
Hakuna mtu amenaniwa lezo ni vibaya kama chipukizi.
So the chipu imetoka.
See,
Kibanje.
If you cannot hold on to a girl, how can she be yours? See, that is the logic behind the Chipukizi's Kiokoto.
That time, but did you ever meet?
No, it's the stories you give.
I met him once at a place called Tapas in Mombasa, and at the time he was now Chipukizi, and he was an Nakada, one of the Nakada board members.
Yeah.
So alikuwa na tudo, jina imegrow, ameanza kupata endorsement. So hata matako imeanza kutokea.
Na wasichana wameanza.
Na wasichana. Na si msichana peke yake. You know, these boys from Shags are very stupid. Like Oyugi, they go for the hottest.
Kaifafa.
Very stupid.
Oyugi this guy was dealing behind the line.
They go for the hottest, the baddest body. See what is in the club hapo tunasema iwe inafanya na ubadi. What you are is a placeholder. And not a very good placeholder at that. Because hapo hata mwenye club anaweza kuchukulia dem.
Life. Na niwe ulikuja naye.
Na wewe umekam naye. Dem anaanza kuambia you just go.
See you going by road.
Yeah. I'll meet you there. Aende wewe umempeleka hoteli ya Town 4, ya peleka White Sands ya Town 25. Sasa how? Na amepromise atarudi na ndege. Like fuck. So hiyo game wanaume waache kucheza. Because kuna watu, people who are willing to spend money to get that thing. There are people who are willing to spend 25 G's on a house like this just to shag your chick.
Overnight.
Yes. Just to shag her. Now wampate mpaka 20. Wambia chukua this 20K, you've been a good guy. At them watarudiaje kwako? Mimi mademu kiniuliza domo wapatia tao 2,000. I never go more than 2,000 because my accounts are not set up to
The way my account is set up.
The way my account is set up, it's only 2K coming out. But kuna msee, I would imagine, umseme piga deal labda ya barabara mahali, ama mfanya hizi deals za sijui helicopter na kama or something. Bro, the deals that people are doing here.
Yeah.
He doesn't have legit money. So you spending 50K on a hoe is not a big deal. Spending 50K to destroy your relationship, probably he's going to come more.
Oh, the excitement of it.
I mean, think about it.
Kuharibu na haribu.
Unaharibu. Unajua hii ni ya Oyugi. Unaichapa mpaka natoa maji. Because unajua, even research says, when a woman is with a man who has resources, she gets aroused more. So mimi na tawangu mbili hapa, lazima ni drill hapo, ni mana driller. Lakini mwenye kona do, agrusha tu do hivi demi kwa wet.
Waters.
Water. Oh, jide. Welcome. Can I be the first one to say welcome to Kenya?
You will be officially the first one to say that.
Yes. I wanted to say it. I didn't want it to come from your mouth.
Yes.
Yeah. So officially, anybody, if you didn't know all his hoes, all the people who he owes money.
I have never owed anybody no money.
Oh, you stay debt free?
I have zero debts. Zero.
How? I mean, there's a time you had debt though.
What kind?
I mean, any kind of debt is debt. But there's a time you had debt. I mean, not like, about...
Nisaidie na ngiri mbili hapo takurudishia.
Things are thick, nini, umekutana na most nisaidie tu, so tano, kesho, nda kusort. I mean, wanaume hawezi kuwa amekosa kupita.
Yeah.
But the one I want to know is today you don't have debt.
No.
You don't borrow money for anything.
My companies do.
Yes. But you as an individual, zero debt.
No.
Ah, okay.
Because I don't make money. So how can I borrow money and I don't make money?
Your companies make money.
Yes.
And then they pay you.
Exactly.
So you're an employee of your own companies.
Yes.
Okay.
So there is nowhere for me to have debts. Like literally, I'm serious in this issue. There is nowhere for me to have debt.
But you don't because you've kept yourself away from Gen Pop. Gen Pop iko na madeni, bro. We're in general population. Lazima tuko na madeni. Because hapo ukumbuke, like this guy who killed himself the other day has Com21, big company and everything.
Which one?
There's a guy he booked an Airbnb, threw himself off. And he has a very successful company called Com21. Very successful. This guy has been working with Gavanani, the biggest contracts when it comes to IT. Com21 was one of the first IT companies in Kenya. I remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But This guy the other day books an Airbnb, locks himself in, and then throws himself off the balcony. Now you tell me, company debt will not have you do that.
No. That's the full sentence behind LLC, limited liability company. Hiyo ni debt yao na iko na ecosystem yake
that haiwezi kuguza
na iko na favorable interest rates. My most recent loan was 4.25 or 27.
The company loan?
For the company loan, yes. And now it's arranged inside the ecosystem for it to pay itself off.
So now
inside the in money and out money, it takes 20% of the in money for a period of time.
So I even zoned out there because I was trying to remember. So when you went to America, are we frozen there or what's happening? We're good, eh? So like when you went to America, you made mistakes very quickly.
Oh yeah. Flying blind.
So quick enough to sort those problems quickly as well.
Yes.
You see what I mean?
Yes.
So that now you can now create the life that you want.
Yes.
Which is what now saved you, if you look at it that way.
Exactly.
Yeah. And otherwise we'll be discussing debt.
Bro, remember you told me. I remember where we were. You had just settled in Austin.
Yeah.
After the initial visit. And we were looking for lights in a tripod. And we were parked somewhere on 2244, which is like Rolling Wood. And there was a guy who called me, they need this. And I said, hold on a minute, let me look at my schedule. Okay, send me your email and I'll hook you, I put you on the schedule. And you were sitting there, and when I was done with all that phone call, you said, you multitask and make it look so easy. It's because I have a background of solving so many problems.
That thing shocked the shit out of me because I kept asking, you don't use a computer? You're like, why do I need
I have never used a computer in my life.
Yeah.
Like
and everything is being done on the phone. I'm like, this is crazy.
The only thing I don't do is taxes. I combine a pile of paperwork like this and I take it to a CPA. That's the only thing I cannot do on my own because I don't use a computer.
So you just print out all your invoices?
Yes.
Tell him now do the mathematics. So where would you say your salvation was? Your salvation, you already were saved when you went to America. In terms of your brain knowing this is what I can and cannot do.
Knowing my limitations?
Like knowing yourself. Because like now when I know I'm jumping a lot, but like when you invited your wife, your ex-wife, immediately she came, you knew this was a mistake.
At the airport. I'm very serious about this.
So you organized everything.
And I have told you that story in public.
Yes.
When she walked in and we connected in our eyes, I knew this here
will not work.
It's a mistake. Before we shook our hands or before we hugged, I knew.
It was at this moment that he realized he fucked up.
Right there. And from that moment on, I needed an exit. I'm not kidding. I mean, these are things people don't talk because of the feelings of the people involved. I don't know what that is. From that very moment, when my eye and her eye met, I knew this is a mistake. And now on my drive home, I am preparing a plan of how to autocorrect that mistake.
This is what you picked up from DFW?
Yes.
And were you going to Austin?
No.
You were living in Dallas?
For a year, we worked in a construction site in Fort Worth before there was Fort Worth. It was middle of nowhere.
So from the airport to the drive home, at a story says hakuna.
Bro, it's this moment I knew I had fucked up.
So that
before hello.
That right there. So you start to work out how do I fix this problem.
Remember one time I sent you a clip, like a screen recording of a podcast I was listening to. And the guy is created a company that is 144 million worth. And he was being asked in the interview how he goes around avoiding mistakes. And he said, by making them. I sent you a screenshot.
I remember, yeah.
Yes. And you say, you make instantaneous decision and then you deal with the consequences
of that mistake
that decision you just made.
Okay. Because the mistake has already happened.
Exactly.
So I fucked up. I've realized I fucked up. This is a very important moment for me because now I can start to I can make a move towards remedying this. That is what we're lacking.
The moment you hit rock bottom, of whatever rock bottom is, don't wallow around down there. Start looking for a way to climb back up. You can wait for 10 years. The mission is still going to be
going up.
To go up. Now, that is the problem people make. Because now, I'll give an example in my scenario. I start internalizing, and I've said this publicly before. What will the family say? What will the friends say? What will the church say? And now I start conforming to the expectations of the people who are not in
there,
the room.
Who are not there at all.
And most importantly, when they are in that situation, they never invite me. So why am I factoring them in my situation?
Who's your loudest voice at this time?
I've never had any voice in my head.
I mean, who's that person? You've just told us there were people you were factoring.
No, I am saying...
Who was the biggest factor?
I'm saying what people do is they start saying, what will the church say? I don't have a problem with the church.
Also for you, it was clear.
No, it was clear eye.
There was no church, there was nothing. Mama, to hell. And everybody in my life, this is me.
Nimeleta bibi alafu sasa nitaanza kuareza watu aje akirudi huko ataanza no, that's not my problem. There are 8 billion people in this world. Not a single person has involved me or factored my opinion in their decisions. And I want everybody to know that. So why do you struggle in finding a way to accommodate other people's opinion in your life? If you look back, nobody has ever involved you in their problems. Why are you involving them in yours? So I knew that instinctively. And I was like, this has to end. And for 7 solid months, I remember making a joke the other day. I mean, when I told you the story for the first time, I know how long eternity is. 7 months.
So now,
let me see your hand. Me, I have no limitations. Me, I can say anything. I can talk about any issue. I'm not limited to anything. Mimi sio wenu. Sababu, unajua kwa nini mimi sio wenu? You have never invited me in your situation. So why should I be involved in yours? People in my family don't tell me their issues. Why should I tell them mine? Literally now, I'm talking about my own family. Nobody tells me what is happening in their life. Kwani mimi ni mtoto
wa chura wewe sasa.
Chura.
Kazi yako.
Nianze kwenda
yumbet.
What the fuck, no? Wewe ukiona huko nje, wewe ongea huko nje pahali mimi siko. But that is on you, not me. My immediate action is to remedy my situation so that it does not affect my immediate present and the prosperity of my future.
So nothing impulsive.
Everything in this life depends on me.
Tumia akili kidogo fix the problem.
Not the other person. Me. So I cannot factor anybody else in my situation. And this is generally, so you can remove my particular story.
So like now, I also have a follow-up question to that. Like now when you guys were doing all these 7 months, for 7 months unajua dem ataishia. At some point and make sure ameishia.
Yes.
How is the relationship now that we're...
I mean, if we go to elections, African elections, let's not just say it Kenyan election. If you go to African elections, the people in power know at the end of the campaign season, whether it's 2 years, 3 years, or 6 months, they are going to rig the election.
She had no idea.
through the voters know the election is going to be rigged. They are fully participating in the electoral process because it's a free and fair and democracy practice. Mimi sio enu.
Unajua kuna time nani, there's a guy, very very well known con man. Umse alifanya hivi, alijaribu kunigonga, and then when I caught him out on that lie, he pretended like nothing ever happened. So I was wondering, like when you meet with your ex,
I've never met her.
Huh?
22 years.
No, like would you guys meet at functions or something?
What fucking functions, bro?
No, there must be a function you guys have met in a funeral, a wedding, something. Like when you guys see eye to eye, does she do like the con man where she knows she was conning you and you got the con and there's nothing anybody can do about it?
You don't know how light my Lord is. Mimi sina attachment. Mimi kama sikujui. There is nobody to audition to. Like the church is going to blame me for this. The religion, the family, the community, the society, or the people who knew our friends. No, there is no that person.
That ecosystem doesn't exist?
No.
Why?
Because I am myself.
How did you get rid of it?
Because I internalize my life and I say, when I was pumping gas at the gas station, nobody paid attention to me. Nobody cared where I ate or where I slept or how my life was. So how now do they have a say in my life, in this stage of my walk in life? They don't, is the answer. And in the many years I've lived in this world, nobody has ever called me into their situation. So why should I call them into mine? I keep going back there.
That is clear and simple.
Simple. I am not the one who was designed to solve your problems. And you are not the one who was designed to solve mine. You do you, I do me.
So, in your world, there is no space for anybody else?
No.
This is a full 100% George world?
100% full.
My
world is completely functional to optimum level without anybody else in it. And everybody else should have the same attitude. I was telling my mother the other day, I came to this world by myself. And my mom retorted, Nani alikuleta? I mean, that's not the reason. Whoever brought me, everybody else have the same factor. That one now cancels it out.
Yes. There's no one came here in a special way. But from Jesus.
That cancels that out.
Yeah. So you can't take credit for that.
And I listened to Taliban is his regular name. Orin or Oran. It's a very popular white guy on the manosphere. And he said something to the effect of, I'm not going to quote it properly. He said, this world is forever full. When there were 80 million people, the world was completely full. Now we are 8 billion, the world is completely full. In the sense that it did not need you when it was 2 million people. It does not need you when it's 8 billion people. You have to go in there and become useful for you to matter in this perpetually full world. In the next 2 decades, we are going to be 10 billion people. It's still going to be completely full to the brim. It does not need you. You have to penya in there and become relevant in it.
Cut a slice for yourself.
So the way the world operates without needing you or me, that's how I operate without ever needing anybody else.
And you know, I used to think people are going to die. Remember the first time I came to Stato? Niko najua watu watadedi usipowatumia pesa. Everybody who are sending money.
You are the one who taught that nobody is going to die.
Is still alive today.
You created the formula for 3 months.
Yeah.
Disappear, call them, tell them you lost your job, and the little money you have, you are using it to survive until Mungu atuonekanie.
Yes. 3 months.
And then wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Nothing. No, people don't die. The phone calls dry up because now there's no reason to call you.
Exactly.
You quickly learn your friends very
quick.
Yeah, or the people you should be interacting with at least.
Very quick.
Yeah, and families at the top of that totem pole.
Very quickly. You wrote a quote the other day. People do not check on men. They check to see if the men are still.
Is there something still
usable?
Yes. Can we still use you?
Bro, let me tell you, I don't know which language to speak in. Mwanaume in your 20s, the sooner you realize that, the better for you. Nobody wants you because you are family. Nobody wants you because you are a sibling. Nobody wants you because you are a son. Nobody wants you because you are a member of society or a member of the church, or even because you are a human being. They want you for what you provide.
For your usefulness.
Focus on provision.
And charge a premium.
In street lingo, make bank. Everything else will line up. The moment you realize that, and I made a recording, a post on X the other day, I think in connection with that statement of yours. And I said, you probably have already realized that over this Christmas holiday. The respect, the honor, and the regard you were accorded is directly proportional to what you could provide.
Yes.
The utility of the value of your provision. That now is going to be the gauge of how they treat you.
You know, I learned that with my kids. I told you. I don't know if I told you. I mean, kids don't want your presence the way you think they do.
Provision.
They want your provision. So they want to be able to have access to you, to be able to
solve their problems.
Yes. So what I told my kids, I told them, hey, listen, I can't keep having this back and forth with you guys like we are not grown-ups. I am the grown-up, you're a child. So instead of coming to give me long stories, and we know at the end what you want, just let's go to that very quickly. In less than 10 words or less. But let's not have this back and forth like, you don't miss me, I don't miss you. Let's stop all that bullshit. Yeah? Because the title I have right now is you problem solver.
God.
Thank you.
Yes.
So I want you to come to me once a week with one request per person. Once a week, one request. Make sure your request is a good enough request. The other day my son came and said he was crisps. I told him, you're so stupid. 460 bob. He said, and that's what I want. I told him for this whole week.
That's what you wanted?
Crisps. Okay. And I paid. I said, the shauri yako. The next day he comes to me, I'm like, the rules are the rules. I asked you yesterday. Now the sister is asking for more complicated shit. But the relationship is the same. It's not emotional. So for me to protect myself against these evil kids is create the boundaries.
Yeah.
Because this is, whatever is happening is evil. It's the way we go to God. Let's imagine everybody wakes up every morning going to pray to God. What kind of God is that you guys are praying to? Everybody's asking for something. It's a very selfish relationship. Yeah. So for me to protect myself, you guys only come when you want some stuff. And when we have a planned trip, that's it. Your boyfriends, your relationships, I will never know, and you'll probably lie through the whole process. Because
that they have internalized that is the yes.
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 And they never involve you in it.
No, they'll never involve me.
You see?
Yeah.
We just converge back to the same spot.
Thank you. So why waste time with this useless relationship?
We just converge back to the same spot.
So they don't.
They know instinctively where not to put you in.
They even have language there
that you don't understand.
Bro, I had her and her brother talking, and I was like, these two are very different when they're talking to me. So I understand that. I understand they have their own life and I have mine. Protect each other. Hey, what was I going to ask you? I wrote about you in the book somewhere. You want me to?
Yes, please.
To bring it up?
Yes.
Hope I can remember the. Look at this beautiful book. Wait, this was your podcast. Now look.
Kinva. Men tujipange. Lazima tupigwe whips kwa hiyo tour. This is the book tour.
Yeah, this is book tour.
IQ uliona sign za kugongewa ana ilihepa. Ili happen as in go there bwana.
IQ maybe come Kenya kwanza take care of his punanis.
Oh, so he's thinking that I deported the woman because nilikuwa naogopa kugongewa. That's the least of my problems.
Kugongewa.
Naweza gongewa zaidi akiwa huko karibu na mimi ama akiwa bali. What kind of reasoning is that?
Man, there's a
some sapele guy whose dad was a big deal for the golf. Oh, that's the guy who killed himself.
Oh, is it? I don't know about it.
Was
but he was in the page 40, yeah?
CEO of Kobo 21.
Yeah, Kobo 21.
Kobo 21. Wow. Bless up Watson for having Andrew on the mic. Anakuita na kizungu ile wa America.
Andrew. Uko ni page 40 wewe. Cheese nini? George Nganga.
This one here.
There are two stories then.
Okay.
There's the shameless one. Remember the one when we met you at the nice hotel you put me up in?
The Fairmont.
Yeah, the Fairmont, yes.
Yes. We let me preface the story. Or is it in there?
It's there. I'm just trying to tell you the stories that are there. There are two stories.
That you had just been brought by that half-dead human being.
That useless piece of shit. Bro, you don't know how.
Should I give that story?
No, I think you should write that story. I've not written that guy because nimemdarau sana. You know, the other day he tried to call me. So I called back like, I was going to ask him, what's up? He didn't answer. So he was in his own drunken stupor. Yeah. I mean, just...
And the lies he gave about you,
that,
bro.
Man. Think about that. That is such a puny thing. So I've written two stories. I know the second one you didn't want me to write, but I wrote it because it was very important for me.
Gosh.
And it was about the party bus.
You wrote it there?
Yes. But I wrote my version.
You wrote it there?
Yes. I have never seen anything like that. That day, you know when you're raised by a woman, and we didn't get to see this with my dad a lot, but I saw sparks of it. I saw sparks of him being a man. You know, when really shit happens. You know, shit doesn't really happen, if you think about it. Nothing is really happening. There are no accidents. People are not dying. We are all just existing. So shit, there's not much to make decisions on. You get? So there are no crises for men to deal with, nini. So the man, chances are for the man to be seen in his true manhood, kidogo sana. Kidogo sana. So I saw this in my dad once, and I'll give you a story as well. When he was buying, I'll go an hour to a marikomare. You know marikomare? Yeah. So they bring in these things, the basins and the whatever.
And you give them what you don't need.
And then you give them the shoes. Oh. Yeah, so these guys were only shoes. So I think they would go restore the shoes. So my dad had a new pair of shoes. It couldn't fit him and it wasn't in my style. So he tells this guy, hey, come.
So in city, you have styles.
Well,
you look at a shoe and you say, this is not my style. I don't want it.
I don't want it.
You had never been to the store where you needed a pair of shoes.
I have more shoes than I can wear. Okay?
Where? So, very
nice.
Bro, my first pair of shoes was when I was going to high school.
I mean, poverty is a motherfucker. Yeah. Blame your parents.
That's why I'm wearing this.
Blame your parents. So now you're overcompensating. This is what? Balmain. So listen to this.
Christian Laboton.
Oh, it's who?
Christian Laboton.
Laboton. Yeah. Okay, very nice.
Sikuweko wakati tulikuwa na high school.
So ukiona na bike
ya story ni kwa yako.
Unajua najaribu ku-authenticate kiatu. Haya, wacha nikumalizie story, sikia story.
What do you mean authenticate what?
Okay, hiyo kiatu vile umesema ni as doing nini? I want to make sure.
This is a Labaton. I have one in your size.
No fucking way. Allah. Very nice. Hey, leo
It comes with an extra laces.
leo ndo dinya mademu wenyu. We must go.
Tumefika hapa aje?
Sikia story. Hey, very nice. Very nice. Okay,
Oh my God.
Where were we?
It's not over at the bottom.
Where were we? Be like George. Be like George all the time. Be like George. Yeah, I'm good. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for the right shoe.
Oh my goodness.
Next time, don't let the left fear, isn't it? Hey, Rico, sikufe, man. Allah. Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, na umenitoa timing kwa hiyo story yangu.
Nitakurudisha, I remember it.
You remember it?
Yeah. Acha tu.
Very nice.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying here.
You know, in my head, I was like, man, those shoes are on point.
Bro, the thread work on these shoes.
Man, I was looking at those shoes. You know, I've just seen them.
Work on these shoes.
So I was like, man, these are not Walmart. So I was looking for a way to introduce a conversation. Yeah, it looks, man.
It's unbelievable.
These guys know how to make their shit.
Now we are twinning, bro.
Christian, so leo lazima tuwafinyie mademu wenyu. Your girls today.
So it came in its own bag.
Oh. Louboutin. Hey. Whatever.
CL.
Yeah, very nice.
CL for the villagers.
Thank you, my man. I appreciate this wonderful gift.
Kutaja majina kubwa kubwa.
Are you atana nayo hiyo tuwezi? Louboutin.
Tumedivert.
Hata watu wajui kupronounce, angalia, they don't know. Nobody knows how to pronounce this. Bullshit.
So, swali ilikuwa, your father anaweza kuwa na kiatu, wewe uiangalie useme hii sio design yangu.
Si moja. Si Buda sasa kuna viatu zake za kuvaa masuti na nini. Hizo viatu siwezi vaa. Hizo viatu za wazee. Nikaa kuniambia sasa kijana atavaa kiatu yako. Unless helped you pick it out. Exactly. It doesn't matter how hype you are.
Now when you bring my son, now I can understand how that world is.
Yes. You see now him, he lives in the world that I lived in. With options. Ukitaka kiatu lazima nataka tu kiatu. Mnaweza kata mnapita mahali kwa bato kwambia I want a shoe kwambia tuingie. So the story was on the day
Goja kidogo. I had two big brothers. Mmoja was 65, mwingine was 67. Mimi ni wa huku 70s. We're still talking about the shoe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bring the mic closer.
Kiatu yao ndio ilikuwa inanifikia.
Wakishamaliza nayo.
So that's why sielewi ati kunaweza kuwa na kiatu uangalie hii sio design yangu. Achana nayo.
But you see
kiatu yao ndio ilikuwa inanifikia. Na my brother huyu just above me alikuwa na taste ya North Star. Hazikuwahi nifikia
because as you actually so you're crying.
But my oldest brother James, he passed in 94. He had taste for everything. Shoes, t-shirts, pants, belts.
He was a classic guy.
He was classic. I wore a lot of his moccasins back in the day, in the early 90s. The moccasins were in market.
Yeah.
So him, I remember a lot of...
Not for us, for you guys from Shags.
Yeah. I remember inheriting a lot of his moccasins. But the middle brother, they never crossed the threshold. And the North Stars, bro, I remember the smell of the brand new North Star from Lemolo. They never got in my shoes, in my feet.
Look at you now.
So you talk about
even buying for others.
You talk about overcompensating. Deal with that information the way you want to deal with it.
Erico, don't worry. I'll let you take a photo.
So, Mari guy comes with the plastic basins and cutlers and vitu na kusharpen knives nini.
So he has all
na zile graters zilikuwa zimeweza kuingia Kenya.
So he has all these things that women would like.
Yes. Yeah.
So he comes in and he's only asking for old shoes.
Yes.
So that now tomorrow's the new shoe.
Yeah.
It says because we don't do mare. Okay? Because the shoe you're buying is not mare worthy. You're buying a very good shoe. So mzaya kanomse akasema he cannot imagine giving out a pair of shoes. At the end of the mtu. So this was a nice quick deal for him.
Yeah.
Take this new shoe. And he was very specific with what he wanted. He said, give me that, and that other plastic one. Yeah? So things that are going to cost maybe less than maybe a tenth of the cost of the shoe.
Yeah. But they are utility, they are usable.
They are usable.
To the mama.
To mom. He's going now to maybe even get a row at night for buying plastics. This idiot sees an opportunity to bargain. So he starts to bargain. Then Mzai says, no, this is not that type of deal. It wasn't bargainable. I'm giving you a shoe, I think he bought that shoe like 15K, and that was in the 90s.
Yes.
Very early 90s.
Your father was driving a Citroen.
Yes.
From France.
Yes.
Yeah,
the Citroen, he had bought his wife a nice Moti.
Yeah.
I mean, he's bought her all the cars she's ever driven.
Yeah.
Since I was born. So he's a guy who's been here in the game.
Yeah.
Okay? So as soon as he realized this guy is an idiot, he told the guy, get out of my compound. And now for me, I'm thinking, hey, we can haggle the way women do. Because I've seen that a lot with my mom. Everything she bargains. So I'm thinking this is what I'm going to see from my dad, him trying to win this bargain war. But he goes a higher level and says, get out of my house, because now this is too much for me to deal with. I don't want to have to deal with this puny nonsense. So he told the guy, you don't know what a good deal is? Maybe next time you will. So the guy comes back. And then I was outside. Then he tells me, hey, call your dad. So I call him. And I tell him, the guy from Mare. Amerudi. He comes, stands at the door, and tells the guy, nilikwambia aje wewe? Sitaki kuona hapa tena. In my mind, I'm like, shit. Now you see, I've learned something new. This is a moment for me. I've learned how to deal with this guy. I'm this guy. I've learned how to deal with this guy.
The whole time I was struggling to remember why you brought that story, but now I know where it's coming from.
Now you know where we're going.
Yes.
Because even now with the bus, what happened with the bus? I didn't know how to deal with something like that.
Yeah.
So I was learning. Because again, remember, we've been protected from a lot of shit. So you don't get to do anything. We live very sheltered lives, very protected. So there's not much to deal with as a man. So that day when I saw that, and you're still laughing with the cops and doing it, I'm like, what?
So the cops come, and the issue of the bus, it ended in 15 minutes.
And you're showing them the other car.
Now they are curious about this customized Mercedes-Benz.
Yes.
And I'm like, hey, Adro, nirushie funguo. And this guy is now...
I'm up there, I'm shaking. I'm like, this is the biggest tragedy that has ever happened. I can't even move, my legs are stuck. I'm like, shit. Man, how are we going to deal with this? You're laughing. And I'm like, why does this matter more to me than to him? I'm like, sitabeba mzigo ya mtu mwingine. Mzigo ni yake. Bro, that's how I was able to relax. Kama yeye jastuka, mimi ndastuka kwa nini? Mzigo ni yake.
Let me remind you what happened.
Yeah.
So the guy started enjoying the customized Mercedes-Benz.
Yes,
the tall one. Not S550.
Yes.
And then they realized even the Mercedes, the BMW 7 Series is mine.
Yeah.
So now they are fixated on
who is this
these
guy?
vehicles.
Yes.
When they left, it was time for me to have early dinner with my son.
You left immediately. That's what I'm saying. And I asked you, and you said, no, I'm not going to tell him anything. I'm mean, we need time. We need time to process what's happening to us, because that's what we've been taught. We've been taught to be like women. We've been taught to take time to process, to live on the floor and cry like a bitch at this tragic thing that has happened to you, whatever that is. So we've not seen a man go through anything.
To see the reaction of the man.
To see how...
And I remember you saying later on that you saw that in your grandfather when your sister died.
Yes.
That everybody thought that they need to shield him because he's of old age. And he comes, he says, oh, I'm going to go cry in Abere. So
he processed that faster than all of us.
Exactly.
So now that day I was looking at my granddad because I thought he was going to die from this very, very bad news. He processed it. He said, okay, so when is the funeral? I'm like, what? We've been preparing this speech and everything, and you process it that quickly. So these guys have been through, now, which is not what I saw with you.
Yeah.
I mean, you've either been taught how to handle it, or you've seen other people handle it, and you have picked it up. Because how else does a man know how to handle that? Never. Nowhere else you're going to learn it. You're not taught in school.
It's when, because I can relate with myself, it's when there is nobody else to even tell about the problem. When you're out there with the cows in the grazing fields,
there's no phone.
There's nobody to tell, hii ng'ombe imekata kaba na imeanza kukimbia kwa mashamba za wenyewe.
It is you to deal with that issue.
Deal with that issue there.
Come and tell us the story.
If it gives birth in the wild, you help it pull the baby, and then on the way home, you put the new calf on your shoulders. And you come home. There is nobody to go report and create this reality show of a problem that should be solved instantaneously.
Where you can take your victimhood and sit there and wallow.
So when that happened, I went and had dinner with my son. My neighbor called me. I moved away from my son. I tell him, yeah, but I am with my son. I don't want him to know. He was 14.
Yeah.
This was August 1st, 2021.
2021, yeah.
Okay? August 3, I had a scheduled flight to Kenya. I jumped on the plane and I came home. And I came to Kenya.
You got buddies, man. You got buddies.
One moment. And we need to edit because there is sound.
You can mute. Try to be as...
All right. Are you good, Kibe?
I'm very good.
So, sound is back?
Yeah.
So, this happened on August 1st.
Yes.
August 3.
You were in Kenya?
I have a scheduled British Airways flight to catch.
Was that your first flight? No, it was
No, that's the first time I left you in America alone.
Because I just landed in July.
You had just landed. And you had just come to my place in August.
Yes. No,
in July.
In July.
A few weeks later, I'm out.
Because I landed during my birthday, I think.
In June.
Yeah, in June. So,
and then you came and stayed for a week or 10 days.
Yes.
And then you went back. And then eventually you came back.
Yes.
But I have a trip already planned for 7 months in advance.
This is not stopping anything.
No. This will solve itself. It's part of the equation of life. So, 30 hours later, I was on a flight to Kenya and stayed for 6 weeks.
See.
The insurance took care of that after. If there's something you need from me, you wait for me to come. But the ecosystem should be able to handle that on its own. So there's something I never told you. So I didn't tell my children until Father's Day of 2025, when my son is already 18. That's why I brought them together and I told them, I want to tell you something that happened when you're 14. And I've kept it from you because, before I tell them, because I did not want you to internalize that there is something you are lacking and you attach it to this situation. I never wanted to disrupt your life to a point where you are like, oh, I cannot ask daddy for this because of what he just went. That is not my stuff. That is company stuff. Now we go back where we were. Limited liability. But for a kid,
it is too much to process.
It's too much to involve themselves in stuff that do not matter to them.
Now, look at me. I'm on the door to the house. I'm seeing my prized bus on fire because this was my money maker. I don't know how to process this. You get? This is too much of a tragedy. When was the last time I had a tragedy this big in my life? Because fire is very dramatic.
Yes. Oh, fire is a very ruthless master.
Yes.
A very good servant, ruthless master.
So now, imagine the mind of a man who has not been through this process, what I am seeing. So I had to learn that lesson very quickly because I don't want to show weakness. So I look at you, I'm like, oh, okay, that's how you deal with it. Okay, good. Now we know that it doesn't matter how big or how small the problem is, this is how you deal with it.
Yes.
So there were 2 or 3 moments like that.
Oh, amigo, you will need this. Sorry.
I hope you brought a few chiles here. You can't just be. Kuna hata kinywaji. Nyumba ya George hana.
There's going to be like the handsome men show of the world in section 2. Allah! Holy moly! In my next life, I'll keep my height and everything else I change. Napitia hapa kuna mtakuuliza. Uko ni Kenya? Niko nini? Hakuna hata kahawa ama kinywaji kwa meza. Tuma super chat tukutambue. Tununue na pesa yako. Siku moja pesa yako ione jua. Kwani iko nini?
Fucking kazi yako ni kama kelele.
Sound yenu iko low, kindly ongeza volume. What's the story about the bus? Read the book, George Victor Wino 3269. Read the book.
Yeah, I was intentionally keeping out the whole story because
our ball is there. I have never been described as that. Oh, they probably having a conversation with somebody else. Hiyo book do tunangoja muongelee sana. Very nice.
Kibe anatafuta makali. Nimeona kuna makali, wacha nikunywe maziwa kaa paka. Bloody fucking hii nyumba ina pombe. Look at us.
Hata makali nilikuwa nimekuletea.
Hasa wewe. Oh yes, this was a nice.
You remember this one?
I remember this one. This was nice. I like this one. This is the one I used to like buying. Sindio?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Hii wine nilifanya karibu nianze kunona, bro. Remember we took a lot of white.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy. Thank you, man.
Yeah, that's a good wine. The opener should be there.
Yeah, I'll find them.
Someplace. Sasa hii interview imekuwa yangu peke yake. Tulikuwa tumefika wapi? Sasa editing yako itakuwa kazi mingi sana. You're editing because of all this.
Inachukua kama file moja.
Oh, you found it?
Quick fast.
Oh shit.
Like you, there's nothing you're editing. It's live on go.
See, it comes out as one file.
Allah. At least drink imefika. Kibe changamka. Eric Logiti. Are you the ones Wangeza or they are working on their own? And as soon as I saw them, they disappeared. On TV made us sleep. Haichukui power. Are you Nigerian?
No, Kenya.
Hey, they have this seed in Kenya? Ah. Ati? Allah? You have multitude of children? Oh, the other way. Oh, nizinga zinakuja. Pole, bro. Pole. I opened that up. The people who should be having children are not having children.
You see what I mean?
Mangurusumu huku nje ndio wako.
Akina Steve Simple.
We. Allah. Hey, Oyogi. This is something, bro. This is exactly what I need to hear right now. Thanks, boys. Winnie Shanks. Ama ni Vini. Na watu wanatuma request ni kama wamelipia. What is that on Nyakundi? What is that? Number 2 something with a highlighted IQ Watson. What does that mean? Is it like a super chat?
No. Just tagged you. Mtu anatafuta drink na iko tu hapo tu.
Napenda venye George ameamua this time round ulalishi ikikam kwa content big bro. Ingine kama hii with Mr. USIU. USIU was going to, I don't know, to Meru or someplace.
Who's this USIU guy you keep talking about?
The light skin guy that looks like Allahu Akbar Indian.
Oh, that guy. Is he interesting?
Very, very. Because he is a perpetual Kinovia. So he gets quoted over and over and over and over and over and over. So those stories are very sweet.
Like Arvind?
No, worse than Arvid. Oh, way worse.
You know, Arvind is like another.
Way worse than Arvid. Yes. Because Arvid get domiciled by one woman.
Yes.
No, this one has multiple of them. And it's like he enjoys pain.
Dick driven like a mother. Hey, but you guys in USIU, why wouldn't you be dick driven, bro? Have you been there?
No.
Shit. Imagine all those nice packaged things. Sorry? Bro, all those nice packaged things have been released out of their prisons. Now they are there dressing
in a controlled environment.
In a very controlled environment where Spaniards can just drive by. Hey, where is the admin office? On your way to Maragua, you should be there.
I don't even know where that place is. You know, again, I am from the village. I had not come to Nairobi to know where USIU is.
Unajua Safari Park Hotel?
Yes.
Kila mtu wa hiyo
yes. We used to call it what was that Somali president when they were had there for the war? Somebody Muhammad
Said
Bare or
Said Bare.
Yeah, we used to call him his Airbnb.
Oh, he used to come there
before there was an Airbnb. Yeah. We used to call that his hotel.
Because you'd like to.
They used to stay there
during the
yes, during the fracas, the unrest of their country. And now
these guys have enjoyed a good life, you know.
Right here, before Tate House.
If you think about it.
In Westeros, on the way to the American Embassy's residence. The Tate House. Kibarage.
What's the name of the building?
Westlands. Ikiisha, kuna karodabout kadogo hapo. Alafu kuna Mudhangari police station right. No, Spring Valley police station towards the right. Ushapita Westgate. How unaingia Westgate? Unaenda hivi straight.
So Westgate is on your right?
Yes. And you're going straight.
So that small roundabout there?
Roundabout, you veer to the left.
Like you're going towards Spring Valley?
Yes. Pahali kuna barrier gari kubwa zisipite kwa hiyo neighborhood. Si unajua hiyo barrier?
Nashangaa. Si una barabara mpya lakini?
Ni ya zamani. So anyway, right there on that intersection,
Wewe uko mbali, uko Spring Valley, uko juu. I know that place.
Kibarage.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Those things that
My
yes.
So way before that,
Yes.
there is a Tate House where the US Embassy lives. Before that, like halfway between Westlands and the Tate House, is now where there is the compound for the South Sudanese ambassador and stuff. A huge compound. But during the fracas, when they were fighting the Muslim Sudanese, they used to stay at Safari Park.
Man, just imagine waking up in Safari Park every day, like for a year or two.
Yeah.
Ordering everybody.
Everything.
Because it's on the house.
And ordering everything too.
Yes.
Yeah. Kitada kuja, kitoka toka.
That is the old Lore show.
So now that you have your drink.
Yeah.
So it took me 4 years to involve my children when they are all adults.
About this story?
Well, the first bunch of them. Into this story.
What do you mean the first bunch?
Si niko na new batch sasa.
Kuna zenye ziko jikoni. At least wewe ujajuzi tumekuwa na Scar kwa
Wakadinari.
Yeah.
Yes.
Akaanza kuniambia juu ya watoi nini, nikamwambia mwanaume aongeange juu ya watoi. Because kids have never been ours. They have never been. Why would I stop having kids? What if I have a Tiger Woods somewhere just chilling?
Hapo.
Kana ngoja tu nikatoa alafu mimi naenda naweka kwa condom. Am I crazy?
So that's the part I didn't tell you, right?
Yeah.
It took me from 2021 to 2025
To tell them about this.
when they are together. I told them, I want to tell you something. And before I tell you what it is, the reason I did not tell you about it is because I never wanted you to internalize limitations in your life that you could have perceived came from that incident. This incident is 4 years old. Everything has been resolved to my advantage. I'm just telling you, by the way. Then I gave them the story.
Your son must have been shocked.
They looked at me like, we thought we knew this guy, but we don't. They were shocked. And every question they are trying to ask, they are like, oh, it has already been solved by events. So there was nothing to talk about.
It was just information.
And I told him, that evening, you, boy, we went for dinner. And you, girl, I was on the plane here.
Coming to Kenya.
That same time. And the girl said, that was the oldest memory of the best time I ever had with you, Dad. 2021 August.
Yeah, you really had a good time with her. Because that's when everything changed.
Now imagine if I use this situation as an excuse to not accommodate everything else that was already in the pipeline.
You would have killed her whole life.
And yet the situation solved itself inside of that ecosystem. It's not my place. I do me, the situation do itself. Mine is to attend to my kids and give them my best energy. Remember what you told us? A man should only be seen in his
element.
At his strongest.
He must be.
A woman at her most attractive.
Yes.
I've always internalized that. Don't let anybody see your weakness. And now I know on page 19.
Including, I was to say, especially your kids.
On page 19, you say, don't tell your problems to who?
Yes.
To women.
To women.
Especially your mother.
Especially your mother.
Nobody needs to hear your problem. Nobody interested in your problem. And more importantly, everybody have a problem that they are not involving you in. We just circled back to where we started. So why should I involve them in mine? Or even my progresses?
You do you, I do me.
Yes. Tukutane uko. Like
so it was not your like problem to handle. It was me, and I sorted it, and I'm only telling you.
That's it.
For information.
And if you look back in those 4 years, there is nothing you have ever wanted that you lacked because of that situation. That's what I was shielding you from. Because we live in a society now where parents are involving children in adult problems. That's why kids go to boarding school and start wetting beds.
Because of all this anxiety that's been put in them.
Yes. There is a
insurmountable problems.
There's a psychological term to it. I talked about it on Americ's show. Because now they are like, oh, now I have been separated from my parents and I need to be there to shield them from their problems. Now I'm in high school, in a boarding school. They start wetting the beds because of the anxiety. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows somebody who was wetting a bed in a boarding school. It's because they were exposed to these problems that belong to adults. In the modern psychological term, they are calling it emotional incest.
Emotional incest.
Yes. When parents tell stuff to kids that it's not their place to know. Emotional incest. Yes. Bro, I have told you about how wonderful my childhood was. Because I never knew adult problems. We were shielded. We never knew, if I can loosely use the term, poor. Our kids, even the ones below our socioeconomic level in primary school in the village, they never knew they were poor. The parents shielded them from that. We never had kids walking around in the village looking poor.
Homeless.
Today I can walk in the village and I can tell you this one is poor, this one is poor, this one. Because they have been exposed to poverty. The knowledge of it. The job of the adult is to shield kids from things that do not belong to them. But the modern man was told to build with a woman. And once you start building with a woman, then the children come, you involve the children in the building. Because you are running from empty. That's why it's so important for the boys, the 20-year-olds, to learn how to build themselves first. So that they have the resources. So that money, power, influence, and access flow from within them. Not to bring a woman to build together, and then 6 years later she is going to be equal. That's why you cannot say wife. It's partner. Ogelo. You hear Ogelo calling his wife partner?
It's called. Okay. What's his name? Just
Jagero.
No, the talks, is discussions or no dialogues with Jagero.
Yes.
DWJ.
So they have been normalized to call wives partners, justifiably because they build with them in this partnership of.
That's some crazy shit.
Bro, and it's such a soft socio-engineering, they have no idea that's what they are saying. I am the problem for pointing that out. So, inevitably, they start involving children in this emotional instance.
And kids are seeing this hybrid version of a man that should never exist.
Bro.
The weakness of listening to your wife, the weakness of her having to control you. Because her, she is powerful in the eyes of the kids. But you as a man, you're not. So now this is an abomination because the woman is powerful and the man is weak. Now when the kids are growing up, imagine you're growing up in that setting. You're setting in that home.
There is nothing kids hate than two things. To see the weakness of their father and to see their father struggling socioeconomically. Separate points. When the woman is controlling the man, the kids do this. You know that, right? Like, this is the mother and you are the father. And the mother is commanding the father.
Yeah.
The kid is listening to the mother and watching for the reaction of the father. The kid wants to see the strength from the father.
Yeah.
And none is coming from the father.
He's been subdued.
Bro, how many boys have I spoken to? They say, I saw my father getting emasculated by my own mother in front of my eyes. And I was left helpless.
And
I told one boy, actually, in one of my episodes, from Thika. And I told him, unfortunately, now you have to go back and reclaim the masculinity back to your father. by empowering him financially. This is the guy who told me that the mother woke up one time. They have 4 children. He did not pick the youngest, and he did not pick the girl. He picked others and left with them. And left this boy, now give me the story, with a girl. Sijui kama unaelewa.
So amepigwa wa kwanza na wa mwisho.
Wamekosana na bwana. Amekasirika, amechukua watoto wawili. Naturally, it would be the youngest and the female kid. She did not do that. She left the girl and she left the youngest boy and took the boy number 3. 2 kids. Left.
Wait, so 2 scenarios here that are going through my head. Number 1, our toisi wake.
Bro, that boy discovered that in real time as we are speaking.
Quite serious, that was it. Our toisi wake, bro.
Yes.
Fuck.
And she goes and camp in her uncle's house.
Fuck.
And then the boy goes to boarding school. Now the same problem of anxiety. And when he is gone, the mother does the same thing again.
What kind of, what's the mind? Because I've said it many times, but I want to hear it from you. What's the mind of a man like that? How does that mind look like?
It's a social construct. The society.
To him, when all this is happening, this is kawaida? This is normal? Because when I was in marriage, I used to look at things, it's not normal. This is not normal. So my question is, because I've never been that guy.
Correct.
So I'm asking, what's the mind of that guy? Because there are many, they're in groups, they form groups, you know that. They call each other something, they say, we are this and this, we are the group of men who are married. And so what's the mind of that guy?
Remember how I started this conversation? When I made the decision that this is a mistake of importing a woman in America. And from that point on, the exit plan was the only plan. And there was no noise in my head telling me, what would the church say? What would the family say? What would the friend say? What would my parents say? I am the one who brought her. Sasa, how am I going to explain how I am exiting? Now, the absence of that is this situation, where now they have to internalize what the society will say. They live other people's lives. These people die at 45 and get buried at 90.
You should see my inboxes. My God. I don't know what to tell these people anymore. Because in my mind, it should be, you're done. What more do you want to see? That's why I asked you when you saw the heart. You were like, okay, I'm done with this.
That's it.
Now make the plan. This guy is there repeatedly telling, bro, you know, these days it has reached a point. If I'm working with you and you're a married person, I have to take a step back. The designers, the editors, the ones who are married are useless. Completely useless. You can't work with them.
Do you know why? They don't have a word of their own. And I put a post not too long ago on X. And I said, when you see indecisiveness in a married man, cut them a slack. And I went back to the video I made of, is a married man a weak man? And I said in the preface, the only way to find the strength and the weakness is in the decision making. So is a married man being allowed to make decisions? No.
Because there's somebody to allow him.
Yes. He's in a conundrum.
Yeah, so he's in a system where I need this person to be okay with me making this decision, whatever that decision is.
Yes. So, because he has tried multiple times to make a decision and the wife comes and overrides it. That's why now, in the general population, they are so indecisive, because she has internalized she cannot make a decision before she ran it with mama, because mama has the final say.
And he wants to be on the good side of
So when you plan
mama.
with him to meet tomorrow at 7, he's not going to come and be known to you because mama overrode that decision.
Or he never even told her because he knew she would override it.
Exactly. For 50 years of their life.
Motherfucker.
I looked at this woman in the threshold of a little tiny apartment living room. And I said, you want to tell me that this right here, this situation we are going through right here,
This is my life.
there is a God in heaven and a devil in hell that said I should persevere with it. Because I made vows and I promised in front of people and God himself. Now I should soldier on. I said, go tell that God to fuck himself. And I did not know anything, Kibe. I did not have any information.
You are still a greenhorn.
I did not have any information. But that much I knew. This cannot continue. The center can no longer hold. When the falcon cannot hear the falconer, things fall apart. Bro. And now, those kind of decisions are so automatic to me.
Yeah, I saw you don't struggle with noise.
And then I see people struggling with those decisions. Another young man, and don't get lost with what we are talking about, another, not very young, in his 30s, came to me and told me, George, I'm in a situation. He's a Kalenjin man. These very strong Kalenjin people. I'm in a situation. My wife, tulikosana kidogo, amechukua msichana, ameniachia kijana, na ameenda. Mimi, because I'm presumptuous, I said, huyo msichana sio wako, kijana ndio wako. Lakini, nipatie story, mlikutana aje? Kaniambia, oh, I was a boda guy, and we were young, and I made her pregnant, and she gave me a son. And we have been together, and then later in life, she got lucky when the demarcation of the country, the devolution of the country came up. She got lucky, and she got a county job. Nikamwambia goja kidogo. Wacha tuandike message kwa box, kwa chupa. Have to itupe kwa ocean. Mwenye mtafutia kazi ndio baba ya msichana. Lakini endelea na story.
So msichana ndio mkubwa ama ndio?
Msichana ni mdogo. Kijana ndiye wa kwanza. Okay?
So this kid came in the county?
Yes. So akaniambia, should I go after her? Nikamwambia, bro, count yourself lucky that you have a son. Bro, the life I have had with my own son, I want every man to experience that. So when people tell me they have a son, they're like, bro, your life is set. Your life is set. Focus
Count
on this
yourself
one.
lucky. Stop chasing mama.
He said, oh no, I cannot do that. I have to go back there and fight for my child.
Yeah.
He went there and he found, and he said, my father is dead. I don't know what to do. But I went there and she had already left a message with her father that no matter who you bring, I am not going back to his house. I told you from the beginning. This conversation happened in the course of 5 weeks. But I'm preempting it with the results before the process. And then he comes later and says, George, she confessed that she met, I saw something on her Facebook. And she confessed that she has been talking to this person for 7 years. I say, how old is your daughter? 9. I say, no, Kenodia. They've been talking for over 9 years. That guy is the father of your daughter. But go investigate further. George, you are right. Nilimkasirisha akatoa ukweli akandunga nayo. Akasema hata mtoto sio wako.
Blood fuck.
Bro, wakati tulianza kuongea, si nilikwambia tuweke message kwa chupa. Hebu fungua chupa. Inasema nini? Msichana sio wako. Msichana ni wa mwenye alimtafutia kazi. You are lucky you have a son. Go away.
Don't look back. Stop chasing mama.
So, those guys, now you're asking the question, what happens here is this situation where men cannot be decisive. Where would they have seen men being decisive?
That's the thing. Our Jaona.
They have to suffer the pain of avoidable situation instead of skipping from A to Z because other people have suffered on their behalf, called Kibe and Ike Watson. They're like, oh, wacha nisome na kitabu ya huyu ndio mimi nisirudie makosa. Anasema hapana, put my name there, I want to suffer the same thing. And then the internalists say, we are the bad guys. We are the ones who cannot handle women. You are not man enough if you cannot handle a woman. I don't want to be man enough. You take my man enough, add it to yours, now you are double man enough. Me, I have no need or use of being man enough. I am set for life with the children I have. From the women, I escaped the situations I had put myself in. Ama hatuko tuseme ukweli.
But
my kids are thriving.
Ukishawacha kuogopa watu watasema nini? I mean, that's the beginning of freedom, isn't it? As soon as, because even on a podcast like this, as long as there's something we can't talk about,
they're compromised.
We're compromised.
Yes, tell us that all the time.
So if there's something here in this podcast today, and the only reason why I delayed putting that, not in fact delayed, I was very conflicted when I was putting that story about the bus.
I've never told that story.
Yes. So I was like, I know by the time I'm done with this book, the way I've put it is my story. It's not your story. Right? And I was hoping you'd have resolved it by then. Luckily you did.
You know.
I think I got it.
You know. Matt King. Less than 6 weeks ago, he had told me to go have I told you the story. Let's sit down and have a podcast in my ranch. Do you remember the story? Yeah. I said, no, I'm not ready to give that story. I had no idea you had put it here.
Oh, you want to talk about it?
Yes.
But from which angle?
He wanted that to be the story.
From which angle? Acha udaku huyo mtu. From which angle? From which account?
So what I told him, which was not the truth, is I will not talk about that story until I have overcome that situation. But I had already overcome it.
I mean, I saw it firsthand.
In the material, we asset.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a 2025 one.
Okay.
That has better utility than the previous one. But I told him, that is the reason, because he doesn't know that I have it.
And you see, with these white people,
you
can give them that emotional tag. I'm still not yet done with it.
Yes, but if I'm putting emotion in, then I'm pretending.
Of course,
because I'm not.
So you are managing him.
Of course. Na nikwambie ni kwa nini sasa zenda kwa Kiswahili ndio asisikie. Idea ya kumuinterview ilitoka kwangu.
Akastol.
Sababu niliona hiyo product yake venye naenda inahitaji energy ya pahali ingine, pahali kuna a community of viewers that he's not accessing kwa America. Kamwambia, wacha nikuje tupige round kwa hiyo ranch yako, tupige story. Hakuna mtu mwingine anaweza kukuinterview vile mimi naweza kukuinterview.
Nobody else.
I know you from 2016. Wakati umekuja bila kitu hapa Austin. Now you are millionaire 7 times over. Let me be the one. Mwanamke alikuwa nyuma yake alisema, hata mimi naweza fanya hivyo. Sema, wapi yule jamaa aliambia watu, leteni maji nioge.
Pontius Pilate.
Nikasema,
umenawa mikono.
Sitawahi fanya interview naye.
Like unakumbuka vile university ya time. Man, I even went and pitched. That was before ChatGPT, bro. I did a lot of work, but pitched him. I told him, this thing that he's doing now, we had it then, remember?
I know.
So, no love lost there.
Whatever you did with him was so advanced, I did not even have a grasp of what you were doing until I saw the product of it. Man, said, that is what I was telling him to do.
I designed everything for him. In fact, we were supposed to go around the country. This was supposed to be like a real jobo. Yeah, we were supposed to go around the country because I was trying to build my brand. And I was like, if I can piggyback on this guy's brand.
The motherboard was the fundamentals were very perfect.
Kabisa, and then he has a whole community of GoBandans. I was like, if I can piggyback on that, then I can build a much stronger brand for myself, having seen all of America.
Exactly.
These guys are traveling everywhere. So I created a perfect product for him. the way I would create it for myself.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess he decided to go down his own path.
Yeah, it is.
How is he doing though?
It is what it is.
He's still making cash like crazy.
Oh yeah, that guy is going to get to a B.
Him?
Yes.
Quite serious.
He's going to get to a B.
Quite serious.
Remember, we had a conversation with him.
Yeah, but he's too much of a go-getter.
And I was talking to him about my client who is a quarterback. Remember that conversation?
Yeah.
This is when he was playing for a team in Ohio. Can you remember its name?
The Cleveland Browns?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And he told me, because he is a number one fan of my client, the quarterback. He told me that guy has a potential to be richer than David.
Yeah.
And I looked at him, I was like, what do you mean? David is already a billionaire. He said, this guy here has a potential to be richer than David Osborne. The latest contract with this quarterback in Florida, $100 million.
When he moved to Florida?
Yes.
Shit. He was the Dolphins? God damn.
100 M. And you know, he's
Florida
a
said
free
Dolphins.
agent.
So he's negotiating his own contract?
Yes.
Fucking hell. After that injury?
Yes. Oh yeah, remember that injury where he had a cast? And
Do you remember this guy called, when I was watching MotoGP, remember there used to be Valentino Rossi? Those Marc Marquez.
Yes.
Now, Rossi retired.
He did it at the last ride. That
I
you
was there.
attended.
I was there.
Yes.
I remember. I
At the
really had to
Formula
go.
One tracks, yeah.
Yeah, at Kota. So when Rossi retired, now see, Marc Marquez is the only guy left.
Had you tasted this milk?
No.
I need some drink.
Yeah, take it.
My drink of choice.
Why would I take milk and have wine? Am I crazy?
Uh-huh.
So, Marc Marquez had an extremely bad year. Extremely bad year to a point where he got into a very bad accident, motorcycle accident on the track. And mambo yake ikaenda chini hivi. Chini. From the guy who is supposed to be the king to the guy who cannot win a single race. So for 178 days, he had not won. Please tell me, in human being terms as a man, 1,170, I don't know whether that's a real date, but it is that long of a period. This guy has not won, and yet he's the one who's supposed to be the king.
It's 3.5 years.
Bro, he was losing his fucking mind. Hii season imeisha. Aliingia akadominate. And his brother was number? His brother! Something has never been seen.
There you go. There you go.
Bro, I look at this guy and I don't like him as an individual because I thought he came at my king the bad way, you know, when he came for Rossi.
Yeah.
But that's just sport.
Yeah.
You look at what he's been able to do, overcome 3.5 years of bad luck or whatever the fuck that was, and come back on top, and not just on top, dominate. Tell me the psyche of that, for you to come back from that, from physical injury, in a very extremely physical sport, to be the champion, and not champion, hands down. There was nobody who was competing with him this year. Bro.
Is that not the same story with this book?
I mean, he's my inspiration.
No, wait a minute. You came from America.
Yes.
And you have said in public that you immediately went broke because of the things you expected to do.
Yes.
They were not going the right way.
Yes.
And you spent all the money.
Every last drop.
And everybody counted you out.
Yes.
And the usual Muungano choir from 2020.
Yeah.
Kibe, rudi hapa tukupatie kazi. Nitakuweka kwa Moshene Wednesdays, sijui nitakuweka kwa car wash, sijui nini, nitakununulia ticket urudi, umewekwa na mama. The same people, they came back with the Muungano choir the second time.
Yeah. They said,
until the book showed up.
Hey, they talk trash. They talk trash.
Siku hizi ameshota mpaka anauza gari. Amesota anaendesha baiskeli.
Even when I did Ride 47, it was just negative shit. That's that negative shit. But now, imagine, you have to power through that.
So, ain't that your story?
I mean, it is, but it's better to give somebody else a story. You see, to be good, if you gave my story.
That's where we are now.
Yeah, me, I'd give Marcus the story. I would even give that story of the bus better than you'll ever give it. Because remember, I was the witness. I witnessed what happened. You do not know what happened. So it doesn't matter what you think you saw that day. Me, I stood up there and I witnessed the whole thing like a movie. Because remember that day I was one who was using the bus.
Yes, it was a Sunday.
Was it a Sunday?
Yes.
And it was hot as fuck.
And you know what I had thought you said in the text, because I had gone somewhere and you said, nimekaa sana, nitatumia basi.
Because I
and I asked you, how do you think you're going to get a set bus?
Yes.
On a Sunday, how would you know how the routes are?
Yeah.
I never knew you were talking about my bus.
So what had happened, I said, asked you where are the keys to the Beamer.
Yes.
Yes. So I didn't see the keys to the Beamer.
Yeah.
So I was like,
they were probably in the other vehicle I was in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me just take the bus. I go quickly. I was not going far. I was going there to the gym.
And then you went to the place you used to buy your muzinga.
Yes.
Way down there by Airport Boulevard.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So three locations.
Yeah.
So kubai mzinga, kwenda kwa gym, na kwenda kubai I think earphones, those very nice earphones of mine. Yeah, so nimeenda hizo round tatu. But that day it was hot. I had to park the bus under the tree pale kwa gym.
August 1st. Yeah.
Tunakumbuka.
In the heat of summer.
So I come back with the car. With the bus. Now remember when you told me how ukinipigia makelele. Nakwambia CEO.
Utatoa basi wapi aseti.
Nikasema CEO.
Yangu haikuwa huko.
No, I was rolling in the bus listening to Sauti Sol. With those big speakers. Man, these are full party bus. So you're gonna mdundo nini. So many go, and it's summertime. It's hot. Bro, I think it was one of the hottest days I've ever experienced while I was in Texas. So for me to see that whole process and how you dealt with it and moved on very quickly, that was a big lesson for me, a very big lesson. Very big lesson. And those are kind of lessons, those are moments in life. It's like remembering that first girl you kissed or something, you know. Those are big, big lessons. That's one thing that shaped you. Because now, what else can happen that can shake me? What else is there? Bro, I was so impressed. So three places. The first time when we were at the hotel with that half-dead human.
So the hotel incident, I don't know if you have put it in the book.
Yeah, I put it.
No,
how do I put it properly?
It was a weekend.
Yeah.
So these bachelorette girls from all over America, they come to Austin because it's a party town. And we just logged in, whatever, checked in.
Yes.
And we are going to go upstairs to your room.
So now we're waiting for you to come.
Yes.
Yes.
So you are ahead of us.
Yes.
And I see you looking at these girls.
And now me and Paul here, we are discussing those chicks. Yeah.
And I'm
you should have seen us, like small boys.
Oh, those girls?
And this guy comes like our uncle. Oh, those girls? Yeah. We're like, yes, those girls. He walks straight to them. I'm like, fuck. This guy walking straight to
And I'm like, hey, you see those Negroes there? They are from out of town. The tall one is from Kenya, Africa. He's the king of the jungle over there. Later on,
we can meet up.
We can hang up. There is a very nice pool area upstairs. They looked at me like, you know, the girls, they look at your feet.
Shocked.
They look at your feet. They look at your watch. They look at your demeanor. They are like, this motherfucker.
You got their number?
Of course.
Yes.
I'm like, hey, weka namba hapa for later.
So skiza. So mimi nikiwa na half dead human huko Dallas. Half dead human tukiingia naye mahali anaanza Kikuyu, Jorono olia maratorora. Ni racist. So kila mahali tunaenda hakuna, there's no joy. Racist. So I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Then I come to Austin and I find a guy whose energy is completely separate, different from that energy.
We capture that.
Which one?
Fideo. Fideo is actually a very good for support.
Fidel Owen. I want the book signed by both NGA and Kibe.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Fideo is a solid boy, bro.
Oh, yeah. We can only have one book signed by George and I. The rest in the car. Yeah. We sign one.
If anybody wants a book signed by both of us, you all know Adro's number.
Yes.
That book with two autograph.
Two autographs.
I never went to school. That one is 2,000 per copy.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so to many of those size, hebu nisaidie simu yangu hapo hiyo.
How did I not know this was happening? I must be losing touch. Glad to be alongside 325 people witnessing greatness. And this other side? Did you lose the other one on this other side?
It's still there.
Oh, it's still there. 151. Yeah.
Check on your sound, guys. Again.
Saudi iko sawa.
My son was taken away and she was remarried and never met him, but I got lucky. I met him once again, but never again. IQ Watson is speaking truth. Sound is good? Yeah, fuck these guys. These guys are using Sagem.
See you alive. Mr. Sound is not good.
So Jojo, the one who has to stop touching that thing. Via headphones usikie every time unaiguza vile ina sound.
Ah, okay. Oh, the sound is perfect.
Hebu guza mic usikie. Like adjusting it and all. Kuna mtu
Virija problems. Yeah, this is perfect. Hey, I'm sounding like I know what to do and what to say.
Some guy called John Wamboi has sent me 50 bob. 50 bob. Umsa najua niko Nairobi, bro. Nairobi ukiangalia tu dem hivi tawe shaenda. Hata hujasema kitu ya maana. Boy, wanatumiaje 50 bob? Yeah, if you want this book signed by both of us, it will cost you 2,000 bob. 500 to my America, at least watu wa America wasikufe na njaa. So how is Austin, man?
Oh, beautiful city, bro.
You're still killing it up there.
Beautiful city. Beautiful.
Who has died that I need to know about, apart from those two, that lovely couple?
My boss lady, her father died.
Oh shit, that must have been.
He was the king of Dallas. He was in the front cover of the Dallas morning newspaper. King
when he
of
died?
The city.
Is he the
He was
guy,
99 or something.
the guy who had the double apartment?
Bro.
Allah.
Bro.
Did you go for the funeral?
Of course.
Of course you have to.
Of course.
Yeah. And that old couple?
Which one?
Oh, Andrew.
The man died.
The man died.
And
the woman is still alive.
You were not in Austin when he died?
No, I wasn't. I just
the woman is still there.
Man, imagine your wife outliving you by over 2 years. I think the guy used to pretend he doesn't hear. Sorry. So the guy went?
Yeah, the guy went.
Man, but she looked like she would go before him.
I know.
That's crazy.
The guy faculties were still there.
Yeah, the guy looked like he was still strong. He never used to use that, didn't he? He just used the walker.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So your woman will always die after you.
Yeah, bro. There's a guy who made a stand-up comedy, and he had a newspaper.
I remember that guy. Survived by.
What does it say?
Yeah, that was the funniest skit I ever watched.
So that's life, bro. That's life. I'm glad you brought that story up because it combines so many things about protecting children's sanity, not involving them in adult problems.
We don't know shit.
Yeah.
We don't know shit. We have to help each other in this journey.
Yeah.
With all the scattered information. Oh, so what do you know? I know this. Okay, I know this. Yeah. Man, for me, my stay in Austin was a moment in my life. It was a big moment, just like the rooftop. It was a moment. Yes. It was defining.
A defining moment.
Yes.
Yes.
So I have those moments in my life and I can say, this was a moment. Just like my moment in radio. That was a moment. Yeah, so Austin was a beautiful moment. Those were some of my, I would say, because of you, those were some of my most comfortable moments in life. For once, and especially having come from Kenya. I'd come from Kenya when there was so much turmoil. Then to go to, and now I can understand how kids feel when they go to their father's house and their father has resources and he has all this shit. I see Eric doing that with his daughter. Very impressive. Where there's nothing that she cannot access.
Exactly.
She comes to you and she's in her zone of peace. So for me, even when the bus went up in flames, that was a time when YouTube took off. Because YouTube would never have survived the bus.
Yeah.
At least that one we know.
Yeah.
Because that money was too good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it was either the bus or YouTube. Because once you take the bus, you disappear for just 12 hours.
And remember, There was this girl with her group of friends that I had given them a free ride.
Yes.
Do you remember them?
The ones from Rollingwood?
Yes.
Yes.
No. The ones
from Ukoju.
Yes.
Yeah. The ones who gave me the ones I took to
we picked them up at the Westin Hotel, I think. Useless girls.
The Mexican one.
Yes.
The one who gave me $30 or some shit like
those
that.
ones.
Yeah.
That was the last good deed of that bus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was like a social responsibility.
I took them to the river, pale, jet ski pale, to the lake.
Yeah.
And I was so bored with that trip. I was like,
that was its last assignment.
Because Mexicans are going to do, lakini wazungu.
Mexicans hawana mdogo.
Rico, wangozo. Imagine you guys, the first gig this guy gives me is the bus. And the bus has more money than the cars.
Oh, by far.
Yeah.
By far.
The bus was a money maker. The more money than you can make. Because as a driver, all you have to do is just wait. So you're not really doing any driving. All you have to do is just wait for them, move them from one place to the next.
And you know, that's the story I gave on my drive recently. And I have told you that when the guy told me to separate the wine tour from the black car service, in less than 18 months, that new company was making more money than the original basic company.
Bro.
That thing is crazy.
So for you you told me you got tired of it. You moved on from that.
No, it has morphed into when there are more than 5 people in the private jet, they don't want an SUV.
Oh, so now they're going for the bus. Executive bus.
The minimum for an SUV is 3 hours at 120.
Yes.
The minimum for the bus is 3 hours at 250.
So it tends to be cheaper.
So it's 360 versus 750. And nobody looks at the bill.
Your clients,
they are willing to pay 750 base before tip if they are more than 5.
Yeah.
So it has found its new niche. And now it's an executive shuttle, not a party bus.
More money.
All seats face forward.
Yeah.
Yes.
More chums. Shit. You know,
since I came here, I have done 3 of those in my absence.
So kuna kado umemake sahi. Acha nikunywe hii wine ba. Wine. Man, I remember buying this wine. I used to enjoy buying.
Oh yeah, this was a very good wine.
Now imagine I go to America. Coming from struggling here in Kenya, this guy gives me his cards and then he tells me, okay, here's how you're going to survive in America. And you have to start making money. Okay? But this is my card, you can use it. Bro, I used to go to shopping. Nenda shopping. Na nunua zile vitu nataka mpaka roho inaridhika. Ushaifanya shopping roho inaridhika. Na hata jui. So me akikuja kwa hawa anapata shopping. Sasa hiyo nikaa katoi because in my head these are things that have been denied to me. There's pork, my guy. Do you remember how much pork I ate?
Oh, you loved that.
Oh, I ate so much pork.
And steak.
Oh, steak. But steak is life. Steak is life. Are you still eating steak? I'm not squeezing my focus. You've lost a lot of weight.
I am more now into Indian food.
You listen to Americs, you unfatted. And you're eating Indian food. Alisikiza Americs akaenda akanfat. Wacha tuonekana kuna mtu ametuma do. Kuna mtu ametuma Fidel Obare ametuma $2
for a double autograph.
A double autograph. Thank you very much, Fidel Obare.
There is a Nyakundi prince here. Sema Kife, I was once a puny and you changed my whole life with a single podcast. You were an inspiration and a goat to me. I would like one day to meet with and buy a book from King himself.
That's what's up. Thank you.
Aish.
So unacheki nakwambiaje G. Shida yetu ni when we're doing this kind of content, we think this content is for us. So you think, oh, it's for me to get out of the block, or for me to become popular. All those are small ideas in your head. The message that has been put inside you by whatever thing or whatever, that's the message that needs to go out. whether it benefits you or not. I mean, if you think about Jesus lived a very comfortable life, but not John the Baptist. John the Baptist was eating locusts, dressed in sackcloth. It was the same fucking message. But Jesus was shielded. He was, eating with the high and mighty. He was everywhere. So the message is the most important thing. And we have to be at least, how would I say it? And I see this for you as well. That's why even you're shocked you're doing a live. Because these are things you should already be doing. Nakumbuka ukiresist kufanya podcast vile nilifika host ukaresist ukaniambia sitawahi fanya hiyo kitu.
I was listening to one of our recordings from 2021 and at the end people had just discovered me. I say, people, Kibe, George need to read a book to write a book.
Yes.
George need to start his own spaces. And I said there, I will never start a space.
Yeah.
Hey, look at us.
Look at you now.
Look at us now.
So at least another lesson we learned is never say never.
Yeah.
Because
except for marriage.
Oh, no, never say never. I've learned I'll never say never. Hey, but you're married, you're a guy. Unaleta mtu kwa keja. Do you know, even when I have someone in my digs for 24 hours, naona nika already nika tunapakosana. Natafuta njia, too many hours have been, because fucking is only 2 minutes. What else are we doing? 23 hours, 58 minutes. What are we doing? But you can't talk. This is a happily married.
There is a scene in oh shit! What is this guy's name? Kramer was his sidekick. The show was in his name. Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Renee was the girlfriend, right, with the beautiful hair, and Renee was a virgin.
Oh, she was.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So, and she was like a boy to Kramer and Seinfeld.
Yeah.
So they were discussing about her losing virginity. And then she came one day, the way she used to come bursting through the door and starting the story. Say, I just talked to my girlfriend and she told me that when you have sex with a man, immediately after sex, he starts looking for a way to kick you out of the house. He starts saying he has another morning, he is tired.
Yes. There are things to do. You see, sex was what I had to do. Once I'm done with sex, what next? As a man, the things to do. So, yes, I understand you. And if there's anybody I've seen who likes their spaces, you. So for you, I think it's important that you do more of this. This is a challenge I'm putting out to you. Because you're already there now.
Yeah.
You're already there. You can not retire. Because there's no retirement. You can pivot. I don't know whether that's the right word. But there's so much opportunity for people like us out here.
Yeah.
Yes. There's not enough content that we can ever do to meet that need.
I wanted to bring this up earlier. You never concentrated so much on the feedback in your WhatsApp messages when people send you messages.
Yeah. Like what?
Even when people write messages on WhatsApp, but the same message here, like the guy we just read, how ulimuondoa kwa mashida. People used to send you text messages like that. People used to call you directly without caring about the time zone to tell you the same message. And you never seem to, those messages to have any effect on you. The moment you walk in here, what was the first thing I did? I read your message somebody has sent me from Australia.
Yeah.
How they are grateful because my message has changed them.
Yes, exactly. So you don't know the impact.
Yes.
Whatever you think, now you see what happens.
Whatever you think is the reason you are doing it is not it.
Thank you.
It's for this other person.
There is somebody somewhere in Moyale.
We are not doing it for ourselves.
Thank you. Yeah. It's not for us.
Yeah.
So it can be selfish because you end up making the money.
Yeah.
You end up getting the fame. But if you keep your head on your shoulders, then this is just another thing for you to do.
Yeah.
The day you run out of steam, you'll be out of steam.
Yeah.
But this is a thing for you to do now. So that message is now.
Yeah.
It's a now message. Yeah. So keep going live. Keep going live. Look at that. Look at this live.
How that works.
How many people do you have on his live? Goes up or you're in it one. You cannot tell.
That Casper George is also a subscriber. I think that's why their thing looks different. Those are members in my YouTube.
You have 389 concurrent viewers. Do you remember that day we were on which bridge was that? Ile bridge itwaje pale?
Congress Bridge.
Congress ile ule mama ule.
Yes, the one with the bats.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Bat Bridge.
And there was a guy live on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, he had like 200 and something.
200.
Yes.
And then I told you to show him
how many
your subscribers. Bro, that guy almost threw himself off the bridge. He had like 23,000 subscribers and he's looking at Kibe in the 400s. He was like, who is he?
and then you know, with those guys, their subs are real. Their subs are real subs. Unajua hapa 99.9 ni maheras. So hata ukiwaambia mtu abaye kitabu watabaye 5. Lakini huko mtu akikufuata na kupatia sub yake. Yani it's like I've given my life to you. Whatever you want us to do. Remember when I went to Kota and I was live on IG and I had like I think 1,000 guys. And this guy who was there could not believe that I'm verified. And I'm live and I have 1,000 people watching. He was like, you must be a superstar. And I'm telling him, no, we are like that, all of us in Kenya.
I remember that incident.
We're just all Vimenyis, puny asses. Yeah.
I remember that incident very well.
But then, somebody has given you a super chat. That's a super chat.
That is a new member.
Oh, it's a new member.
Yes, that is Rono
Ian.
Oh, it's Ian K.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
I mean, I've been
Rono Ian K.
Yes.
He is a very new member in the hello level. Welcome, Rono Ian K.
So Geoffrey Kiro, Rono is just a member.
Member is a subscription.
Of how much?
Pay. That level is $5.
$5 is 5 sock. Go 7 sock.
What are you trying to say, bro?
Why are you reading too much into it? You're saying, let's stop talking about Rono because he's just a member. Kuna mtu ametuma 2,000. So Saba you compete na 2,000 aje. What's the question? We're sending the books all around the world. So if you want a book, order the book directly from me. My number is 0712-915-936. Or, yeah, that's the easiest way to get the book. We're sending books everywhere. And there's an ebook version as well. So WhatsApp me and we can do that business very quickly.
So, Fidel Owen has sent a confirmation from Safaricom that he has paid 2,000 shillings for the double autograph book.
Fidel Obare, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he said, hello and Merry Christmas, NGA, for the book signed with you and Kife.
Thank you.
There we go.
There we go.
Double autograph, 2,000 shillings.
So we have 2 double autographs now.
And I was going to go back to that point you made. Kenyans come in flocks.
Yes.
But monetarily, they withhold. You remember when Kevin Samuel was alive, and he would go live. Even Coach Greg, even these other small boys, what were their names? Fix and Fit. Right?
What are those guys? I know Myron.
Yes.
Fresh and Fit.
Fresh and Fit.
Yes.
We would sit there because you had a subscribed YouTube with no commercials. And even for Greg Adams, he would have to post the message to catch up with the WhatsApp
super chats.
and the super chats.
Yes.
Kevin Samuel, the same thing.
And the cash apps and the nanny.
And the cash apps,
These
yes.
guys, when they get involved with you proper. If you tell them you need this, you need that, when they come to you, they have that nature, that tipping nature. They know, they understand your craft. They understand why you're doing this. They understand that if they put money in your pocket, it helps you, do a better job. So there's a guy, he's the most super chatted in America right now. Most super chatted. Bro, that guy, and he came up during the time of COVID. I don't know whether you've seen him. There's this guy who has a stupid black and white podcast where he brings all these women, and there's a guy called Andrew something who comes in and he just rubbishes all that nonsense women are trying to push out here. That guy, and it's not Andrew Schultz. Yeah, he's a Jewish guy.
Yes.
And he's making tens of thousands every month because once he goes live, people super chat. People should be super chatting. They like you already. They're super chatting. Hey, but I'm super chat. It doesn't make sense. To me, I finge. To my soul.
They like the message. They resonate with it. They write messages to say the same. But
and you're here
in real person.
You're here. If you're here now,
hey,
the ones that guy. Yes.
I remember that one.
That one. Yeah.
Yep.
You don't go on. Show them on the and restream. So I'm going to stream when I share. You can share. Go there, down there. Hapo.
Hii kitu inakaa kama information. Placement.
Oh, is it?
Advertisement, yeah, I just saw it there.
But we don't, do we have it in Kenya? Asante bro. Umenifikiria aje hiyo na hiyo wine?
Oh bro, I knew just the wine. I knew just the wine for you.
Perfect. Yeah, put the two screen.
Tune in from Baburi, Mombasa. That is Rasko or Rakso Mutunga.
Rasko Mutunga.
Bezo Jones Belazo. Mzee amerudi Kenya.
Mzee nani wewe?
Mzee ni wewe. Umbwa hii.
Wewe ndio mzee. Mimi bado chipukizi.
Mzee ni baba yako ndiye alizeeka akikulea.
Mimi bado chipukizi wewe.
Muchoki Mwangi, I know that guy. He's a very good follower on X.
Oh, you have somebody else? Fidel Owino. Oh, Fidel Owen.
Fidel Owen has renewed. Fidel is a follower. I know that for sure. I mean, he's a member. It has to be a renewal.
So he's in Ongwes, he's renew until you come online, uambie renew.
IQ podcast made me get in touch with my masculine energy. I learned from other people and got into tapping into the universal laws.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a Gonzalez or Gen Z Boomer. It's his name, Gen Z Boomer, not Gonzalez.
Nice.
Nyakudi Prince. Views work hard by sharing this podcast to Kenodians so that they can learn. We have 2 goats and much to learn. No, when you share with strangers, the first reaction is to hate because it disturbs their comfort zone. The first reaction is to hate, especially people who have the energy of their mothers.
Did I tell you Geoffrey Kirui also? Did I mention Geoffrey Kirui?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, so Geoffrey Kirui is also he has also sent 2,000 bob.
All right.
Yeah, so thank you very much, Geoffrey Kirui. These books on this show, if you want it signed by both Andrew Kibe and IQ Watson, is a big inspiration.
Going to be today only.
Only today only, yes.
Yeah.
It's never going to happen again. Yeah. He's a big, you're a big inspiration when it comes to this book. The huge part.
Kibuika, check your M-Pesa. That's John Nganga.
John Nganga ni mkora. Hata kuonge juu yake. It's a crook.
Hata tu kutajwa.
Hata kutajwa.
Ibu sikia mwingine anajiita pitch chege. Big up Kibe and IQ. Pin the WhatsApp number. If you don't know Kibe's number, you don't live in this planet. Hakuna mtu Kenya hana Kibe's number.
Your number iko kila mahali.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere. Unawezaje unajua Kibe na huna namba yake umeisave kwa simu?
Na demu yako anajua. At least, ask your girlfriend. Demu yako anaweza kutumia WhatsApp.
Wazee wamekataa kuzeeka. Baba yako ndio mzee. Pea heshima kwa baba yako. Mimi sio baba yako. Mimi niko na watoto wanipea heshima zangu.
Huyu jamaa ndio tulienda naye nini? Anaitwa Baraza Mike Wanjala. Let me tell you about this guy. The guy we did Ride 47. Remember when I did Ride 47? There was a tall guy who was my height.
Yeah.
Wanjal. There's a place, I don't think you've ever gone anywhere as far as that. It's in Marsabit. It's called Loyangalani.
You remember those names?
Yes. Bro, that was epic.
Uh-huh.
This guy, we were in Loyangalani for one night. We couldn't afford to stay for 2 nights. Okay? So we had to cross over.
To
Turkana. We're in Marsabit. So the only way we're crossing from Loyangalani to Marsabit is by boat. And it's been raining, so there are those things called lagas everywhere. The lagas is that seasonal river that just comes and chotters everything. Bro, tuko hapo na Wanjala sasa ndio Maika. We met this lady who runs the hotel there. And we met her for a few minutes. Juzi bro, niko mchana nacheza pool naona dema ameingia, shanga Mungu wangu. Do you understand what it means to get punani from Loyangalani? Pudesh from bro, that is someone you should marry from the time ameingia kwa mlango. There are 4 means of transport to get from Loyangalani to Nairobi. This woman put her pudesh in all 4, including a boat. You know how risky it is to get on a boat to bring a nigga pudesh?
hii story imetanifari ingine.
Dem lazima achukue boda. Achukue matri ndio mpeleke sasa kwa main stage achukue basi. She took 4, probably she even jumped on a donkey while at it. To bring Wanjala punani. So ladies, you are listening. Wanjala, I think, is a sex god. Very fresh guy. We're doing the tour with him as well.
Is it, he has to mention like Kailani.
Yeah, he has to say that also. Somebody told me, remind Kibe to swallow. Nyinyi amjui wine, expensive wine. God damn it, amjui hizi shit. Hizi shit si zenyu. So msiniambie vile nitafanya maumbo nyinyi. They don't know these things. Mimi nilikunywa wine 2.5 years bloody fuck nafikiri sijui. Other wines a client nikiwapeleka, okay, sikukunywa as a client, but it was a temptation. No, but actually I never did that. I never. And our clients were drinkers. Remember all that wine we used to buy for the bus? Yeah. And there was no reason to. Where there is freedom, there is no judgment.
Every year, I buy thank you wines, higher class than this, for my clients.
Higher class, yeah.
And show up there, and this is for you. Because these people are the ones referring me to whoever they are. My name is mentioned in places I'm never in. So I pick some very nice bottles of wine and take them to their houses. But the riskiest part was when the wives of some of these clients want to be buddy.
Exactly.
Oh,
and that's where the bus was a problem. Yes, because now...
Because of the environment.
Yes.
There is alcohol in the bars, there is partying, there is music, there is...
Alafu unajua wakisha leo, hasa wanachukulia, because you're the only safe thing they know.
Yes.
Yeah, so at that moment, you're the safest. Andrew, wasaidia kupanda basi, kushuka. Hey! Alafu basi mejatei. I was very disciplined. And I'll tell you why. Because where I was coming from, I was like, bro, if I fuck around, I'm fucked.
Yes.
Yeah, where am I going after this? I only had $400. $400 is not enough to come back to Kenya. So if I fuck this opportunity up, I mean, this is... and I remember I promised myself, I was like, man, I'll do my best never to be late. And I did a good job at that. I congratulated myself every day for not being late. Because I can remember the times I was late. And one of those times when you were in Kenya. And we had messed up because I had miscalculated the journey to get there. Yeah, so I was in Round Rock. I'm going back to the airport.
Yeah.
Man, that place was so long. So I was going to be late by 15 minutes. The guy is already calling. George is in Kenya. And that's in Kenya. That was your first trip.
2021.
Yeah, so you are telling me, I don't understand why we are late. We have created a system that does not allow us to be late. Why are we late? Yeah, luckily I think...
if it's any consolation, there is one Jesus that did not show up.
When, that day?
2 days ago.
Shit. 2?
to a new client.
Fucking hell.
That was referred to by a family member. They have the same last name. So I don't know who this client is.
Didn't show up at all?
They did not show up.
Client is calling
And
you?
I'm here, 9-hour time zone difference, washing myself out of the equation by saying Jesus will be your driver. Because the name is Jesus. It's Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus will be your driver and this is phone number. Mimi niko Kenya. Deal na wao huko.
Fucking hell.
Bro, I'm walking away from my children to go to bed and the phone rings.
Jesus is...
And it's the new client.
Jesus, am I?
I did not answer it. I did not answer it.
There's nothing to do.
Oh, I deleted it. I would have put that message here. Painful. I've never had that message in my business operation. Never. It has never happened. I was going to show you something off camera. This is my son. I've put the phone back to Kenya time. So that's the real time.
Okay. Hey, from Shags. Who's we?
See, he is with his sister.
No fucking way.
He's driving his sister.
No way. Hapo nye ulisinda. Hapo ulisinda.
Lucky, bro. That's why I was saying.
Yeah.
Mtu akona kijana. Bro, run away from the mother of that child before they change their mind.
So Peter says, I'm watching you for the first time. I only knew Kibe, but you have good vibe. Listen to me, gentlemen. We need as many soldiers as possible. Hii game inataka watu wengi. That's why somebody asked me the other day, what about Amerix? I said, whatever Amerix is preaching, we need Amerix in the game.
Yeah.
Aliet. A guy called Aliet. I just learned about him some time back. I'm like, we need Aliet in the game. Mm-hmm. We'll make our mistakes. Yeah. We'll say some shit that is real or not real or true or not true. But we need to be in the game.
Iterate the message
inside
the conception.
Walk it off.
Yes.
As you're playing the game.
Yes.
So we need to stop killing each other in this game and focus on the ones who are doing. Hey, Kijana Maluku. Always a good time when the two of you collab. Thank you very much, Kijana Maluku. Ametuaka Ruwabe, asante sana. 200 bob can get you out of any problem, including police who have arrested you.
And he is a paying member of my YouTube.
Oh, is it?
That's what that star means.
Nice.
Yeah.
Karibu sana, Kijana Maluku. We appreciate your 200 bob.
So Fidel has renewed the membership. That's now why his star is golden. That means he has been with us for more than 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is the beginning. Maybe, I don't know, 2 months, and then they changed to a different color. But that star, that golden star there, his renewal now changed to either 6 or 7 months.
Keep doing this.
Bro, love it.
Up and your maisha iko.
Love it. I have paying members on X.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is magic.
Yeah. You see, we've been going for too long. But Skiza, remember when I came in and you told me pali pesa iko hapo ndio tunachimba.
Yes.
Mbona ufanye hivyo? Pali pesa iko mbona uchimbi hapo? Na that is your speciality. Zile vitu zote sikuwahi weza kufanya, niko na kama kwako. You see the way I give Rico my problems, and I tell him deal with those problems, and he finds a solution. I used to give you my problems, and you'd find very clear solutions to these problems, and you helped me make money and monetize and all this. Wewe mbona ufanye?
So this was an intervention.
It is. I mean,
is it acting up? Oh, it's so good. Okay. Yeah. My son sat right there and told me the same thing.
Stop being puny. Because he can see the attention that you have.
Same thing.
Yes. Yeah. He can see the attention that you have, but now you're like a hot chick. You can even dress in a fucking dera. And you know when you go to the supermarket, somebody is going to somehow see that fucking beauty from even through that dera. So you try very little. Very little.
Yeah. Talking of beautiful girls, Kenya has beautiful girls.
Kenya is fucked up. Bro, Nairobi. Bro.
This 0% body fat.
Have you been to Kilifi?
Yawa. Bro, I have a video to prove. I was buying.
Wait. A video to prove?
I was buying flowers, plants to plant in the village. And a girl just passed there. I'm like, and I was on camera. I'm kidogo. Do you see that beautiful girl passing there? Like, how can you be that beautiful? Kuja hapa utasalimie.
And she's very malleable.
Bro, I took that girl to the village for Christmas.
Oh, for real? You do Kanyaga?
I'm like, what else do you do with that beauty?
I know.
Si unaiachilia tu hapo unaanza kuiangalia haya. Wewe modo wa modo. Okiridi yoguo. Your hair is up to here. 0% body fat.
Femininity bado iko pale.
Bro, 19. Kikradi na bereha.
Sasa, I was trying to explain to guys. Stato, madema anaweza kuwa ni good looking, lakini femininity zero.
They are
so
tough like
yes.
meat.
So you don't even want to approach them. You don't want to talk to them. And even in the club, remember how we used to we'd be in the club and we were wondering, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Gurusumu ile ujayo. Ngumu sana kama zile mandazi za Wakikuyu. Very useless.
A real definition of life's greatness only needs to be 28 commandments. I only need the 28 commandments from Eldoret City. This is a Lemond future. The most self-aware, dick-driven man.
Thank you very much.
That is me, right?
That's you, yeah.
Allah, hata mimi nilikuwa najua ni mimi. You know, we had that conversation, right? Yeah. Oh, with Diesel.
Hey, how's Diesel doing?
I think it was 2022.
Erico would tell us. I'm still laughing at him.
Oh yeah, Erico was there. Yeah. Remember, at Melanin, Diesel was looking at me like, unajua msichana anakuokota. I'm like, yes, I know. That's why she's here.
It's mutual.
It's the arrangement.
It's the arrangement. Asa wewe umezoea kupata senye ya bure. Those American women are plastic.
Hard plastic is the American women.
They are plastic.
Arbo Nyakudi. 100%.
Yeah, and then they're not feminine at all. So
Bruce, they can't even get a joke.
Yeah.
They are their fangs are up there waiting for something bad to happen.
You can't even flirt. You can't even flirt.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they become like the guys on Twitter now.
Yeah.
You see, our Kenyan Twitter men have become emotional like the women. So they've been controlled now by the women. So Twitter is very emotional in Kenya. So even if you crack a joke now, people are all emotional. Now there's no banter anymore. It's emotions. Now emotions, they're willing to put those emotions into action.
Oh,
yes.
Act on it.
Yes,
is the word.
Yes, now
they are ready to cause to commit a crime.
Yes, they are ready to beat you up in the street because of something you said. The same way the terrorists are.
Allahu Akbar.
And
you say something about our God.
Yes.
We are going to blow you up.
Or about our trans God or our homosexual God or whichever God.
Our woke God.
Our woke God.
Yep.
Never mention our woke God.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So those guys are willing to put that.
Cancel you.
And not just cancel. I'm willing to put action behind the cancelling. Because remember, action is writing an email to X. The way they used to write an email at the beginning of our shows. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you write an email and say, I want to report. That's action. This person is one step away from putting a knife through your throat.
Bro.
If this person can do that.
So psychologically, what is happening there? Where is this pain coming from? Because that is projection.
Yeah.
There's something not functioning right as they would have wished in their life.
Yes.
And when they see the same thing they wished for themselves happening in somebody else's life, they project it into this holy anger.
And now they look for the community that has that is feeling the same way.
They recruit a community,
yes,
whether knowingly or not, to rally behind that projection.
Yes.
And they now internalize and say, you are the problem.
You are the issue. Because these things you're saying are very bad. And these things you're doing are very bad. So they find a reason why they can cancel and kill you and finish you.
There is a woman who was dying for my energy. When I started these video conversations, when I call somebody and they appear on video, they needed me to help her get out of the way of her 35-year-old son. right? A very successful woman in the Middle East. And she had a son with an Allahu Akbar from Egypt. So in the Middle East, in Dubai, the son looks the part.
Yeah.
So his life is set. He's calling Muslim girls. But the mother is in the way. And she knew that. She wanted me to say it on her behalf. So it is my words that are making her have an actionable plan. But she kept telling me that she agrees with 99% of the things I say, and there are some things she doesn't agree with.
Yeah.
And me being me, because of my logic disability, I'm like, tell me about the things you don't agree with me.
The 1% is what I want to
She
hear.
couldn't.
You see what she's doing? She's holding on to the devil. She's holding on to the devil. Because the devil is going to make her change her mind at the last minute. And she'll say, that was the 1% that I talked about. So she's leaving a caveat. She's leaving a crack on the door that I will have a way out into my madness so that I don't let go of the boy, because I cannot let go of the boy. How dare I think that I can let go of the boy? So she's holding on to that. I'm his mother, I'm everything, I'm nini. It doesn't matter what these guys say. Huyu kwanza hata anijui, yuko huko Texas, maisha yake iko mzuri. So she will come up with all list of things before she ever does the right thing.
Check this out. We talked for almost 4 hours. I posted a 59-second short. You know the way that software put you on port and put her on the bottom. So there is a rectangular thing that you can post. And then I put another one on TikTok. She come back crying to me that she did not give me the authority
To put up that.
that shot, because she was struggling with the message that she had come to seek from me. I told her, what part of you don't you want to be seen? It's because I did not know you were going to do it, and I was not prepared. I was not looking good. I say, okay, I can keep my part and just put your voice. No solution, bro. She struggled with the reality that hit her about her interrupting her son's life.
Because it was a moment of madness.
Yes.
Yeah, you caught her offside. You caught her before the devil got her back. You caught her in that moment of the devil was busy. Maybe he was busy creating a tsunami huko in Malaysia. He said, oh shit, you're back. Okay, I'm back on the driving seat. Don't do this stupid shit.
Then she come back to me on a different day. I'm still not comfortable to have another on-camera conversation. But I have implemented the majority of the things you suggested.
Never ever. She didn't do shit.
Bro, I have not talked to 4 women. I only talked to 3 women. And she was the one of the problem.
She didn't do shit.
3 women only on my show. And she was one of the problem.
How's that Ugandan with the big diap?
Which one is that?
Remember the one I used to look at?
Oh, shit.
Say it, eh?
Off camera, bro. Off camera.
We have off-camera moments now. Shit. Here we go. Afadhali tufunge podcast.
She tried so hard to have a part in the ecosystem because secretly she searches your name and she watches everything you're doing in Kenya. And she follows everything I'm doing from my living room. She found my channel. She's so good, she knows when my big white widow has the brides on because of the light, she knows I'm recording something. So she knocks on the door and say, I'm in need of money. Can I clean your house? You help me. You pay me.
Okay.
Okay? I've given this story in a different version. So that day I said, I'm busy. We can talk about it the next time.
You are sure?
Now I have an appointment when she's coming. So I leave and wash dishes on the sink. And I leave my shoes in the way. I have a shoe rack there, but I leave them on the ground. And she walks in. She walks past the dirty dishes. And she sits next to shoes scattered on the floor.
So hajakuja job?
I was proving to her that this is not for you. You don't want to do it because you know how to do it. You want to do it because you want money. You are looking for a way to get in my pocket without sex. So you created a scenario where you could be useful. But
I don't see it that way.
The agency is not there. Then I'll tell you the whole story.
Yeah.
You tell me where I'm wrong. You know, I like these orchids.
Yes.
The one you see, and there's another one on a glass. You know, when I'm on the camera, there's a glass table, and I put other ones there. Nikachota maji, and I poured water on the orchard, and it started sipping
on the table.
On the glass table.
Yes.
She never moved. Somebody who cleans would have jumped for a rag to clean.
Yes.
I was just demonstrating that I know you are doing this for the wrong intentions. This is not for you. You want to sell sex. And because there's no avenue to sell sex, now you want to sell a service that you think is needed in this house. It is not. So I told her, oh, never mind. I am already subscribed to a cleaning service.
Yeah.
That was the end of that. But you saw it differently. Tell me.
Samuel Osiro has sent me a sock. Thank you, Samuel. Appreciate it. Samuel Osiro used to send me a lot of money during my YouTube days. No, when you said that, you know me, I thought, because I saw that chick. I saw her trying to trap you.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
I saw her trying to trap you and trying to get a baby with you because she knew you have more money than her husband.
And I looked almost like the husband. She could get away with it.
And then, you know, the day you showed me her husband is when I knew, because I was feeling some type of way. Because I'm the one who liked her.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, I would like to bomb her chick. So then when I don't know what happened then, but even when we met, me and her never clicked. You get?
Yeah.
Because for me and my host, we always click. We're like, oh, hey, you know, parts talk to each other. So that day, parts didn't talk to each other. I'm looking at her like, what the fuck? These parts are not talking to each other. This is supposed to be my hoe. Then I saw her husband. I was like, oh, he's like maybe a foot taller than you.
Yes.
Yeah. Spitting image. If this chick got a kid with George, the husband would never know. I swear. I know when I saw it, I was like, oh, now it makes sense.
That is what was happening.
Yes, this chick wanted a toy with you because she knew you're the one who was going to take her to the next level. She was hypergamizing. Yeah. Her boyfriend, her husband only has one car. You think she's happy seeing you driving out with a different car every day?
The husband has another family in West Virginia or some Virginia.
Yeah, you told me that.
Place. Yeah.
Now, that situation, you are fucked, my guys. You're very lucky.
But you remember the guy saying that I am a self-aware Kinodia? Yeah, I couldn't go there, bro.
Self-aware?
In my weakest moment, I know a mistake when I see one from
I would have made it. If that chick had Indianad, for me, I would have ruined it. Quick fast. Is there anything you wanted to...
Dickens Mkuu has said, I have read your book, very amazing.
This is the shortest book in the world. There are some chapters that only have 3 pages. I want you to go read that part. That part of me, of the bus.
Uh-huh.
That was a very, 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 very important part for me in my life. You see how sisi wa vijana wa kuzaliwa kwa flat, we are not taught to overcome anything. The only thing we learn how to be is like our mothers. So we learn how to argue, we learn how to be noisy, We learn how to gossip. So we don't learn anything from our fathers because our fathers, remember, they leave at 6, come back in the evening when the kids are asleep. So you spend your whole day. So there's nothing you're doing. Because washing dishes is a 2-minute job. So, and a boy is not washing dishes. Cooking is for the girls.
Yeah.
So there's nothing this boy is growing up knowing that is any challenging, that he has to fix or even engage his brain. Nothing. That's why, if you ask me, I think by now we should be taking all our, once maybe they get to form 2, all the boys, wanafawapelekwe nini? NYS. Wote.
For skill sets.
To get the bitch out.
Yeah.
Because there's a bitch inside every man that has been put there by your mother. The people who can get you out are the disciplined forces.
Yeah.
Yeah. We met a guy who's in the army and was telling us how he does recruitment. He's telling us the boys who are coming from flats like this are so weak. It takes maybe 3 or 4 times the amount of energy to convert them into soldiers.
Oh.
Then if
To activate the manhood in them.
Then if you get a guy from the village,
Yeah.
say the guys coming from the village are set. It takes very little, but you peonies. So there's a lot of work to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cut us some slack as flat people.
You know, as you're saying this, I'm reminded of the moments I used to milk the cows. Rain or shine.
The cow has to be milked.
Literal rain. The cows have to be milked at 7 p.m. Their dots are in the kitchen. They have forgotten I am a child. Mimi niko huko nang'aa na ng'ombe kwa matope, nikisifunga miguu, nikinyeshewa, kuzitoa kwa nyumba, kwa shedi yao, kuzileta kwa hii special space ya nobody cares. They have tuned away from me. From 9. One of the cow story would beat me. It did not give me enough respect. I still have to milk a story.
So you have to deal with that issue on a daily basis until you can grow strong enough.
Na maji ya kuosha ada ni mimi najichemshia.
Ikuwe moto ndio usiharibu maziwa.
Yes. Na nikikosa kufunga miguu vizuri inagonga bucket.
Na uwezi ingia kwa nyumba bila maziwa.
Bro, wananiangalia like, why do you even need to report to us?
Why are you alive? If you
that is your problem to solve there. That is your responsibility. So I'm now thinking that's where that came from. Where there is nobody to consult, where I'm in this mess and I need to get out of it. Nobody.
And it's a daily thing.
Serves it.
It's daily.
Yes.
So you tell me that work ethic utaipataje kwa nyumba kai? Right now, what do you need to do in this house? There's a fridge.
There's a microwave.
There's
a gas cooker.
There's a washing machine. There is an instant shower. Kuna kettle ukitaka kuboil maji na boil. So what problems do you have to deal with as a modern day man? Very little.
And the house managers that come to clean and wash.
And they bring the food. In fact, even pussy, if you want pussy, it will find you here. I'm sure you know how that works. Tumalize your story. So I wanted to mention commandment number 2 because that's where I think you live. Okay. A man must be decisive even when it hurts.
Especially when it hurts.
Yeah.
Because that decision is the defining moment
of your life.
Everybody is looking up to you to make the decision. Our generation, we learned that from Moi. And I don't even know what you are going to say. We learned that from Moi. Moi was the decider. People would go to Moi events. Uhuru Day, Madaraka Day, whatever, December 12, June 1st, whatever. May 1st, siku ya wafanyikazi. And PCs and DCs and ministers would give their speeches. We are on the transistor radio.
Listening.
Waiting.
To the king. What is he saying?
What the president is going to say.
Do you know he used to, maybe you guys are too young to understand, but he used to, at the beginning of the year, he used to, the first speech, he would tell us what kind of year we were going to have. He would say, this is the year of peace and prosperity. And we would carry that message. Like, this is the year of peace and prosperity. Because the king has said it. So
I remember in one of your spaces, not too long ago, But when you're in America, somebody brought the idea that Kenya, we no longer have a mission statement. That's why everything goes.
Your people are giving it to you now, man. God damn, it was just a matter of time, huh?
This guy here,
Which guy?
this is Mr. Gachichio,
Yeah.
Brian Gachichio.
Yeah.
Solid guy.
What does he do?
He's the guy with the VW, my dream car,
Oh, he has a GT.
the GT.
Uh-huh.
He lives in a farm. He gave us his story.
It looks familiar. I just
He gave us his story. He has a son, and he has a father. And the father, because of the situation with his wife, his mother, he has to excuse himself to have a moment with him. He's somewhere between Gilgil and here. Maybe in Naivasha, I can't remember where. When the father wants to give him the energy so that he can transfer that energy to his grandson, he removes himself from his mother and they go spend time together. And say the things he cannot say in front of the mother. This Gachichio here.
a man is not born, a man is made.
Yes.
God damn.
He was with us in that infamous dinner we had for Karebo's birthday.
Oh, where Ali was. And
That
everybody.
Ali Mapono turned it into something that it was not. This guy is the one that organized it. Solid guy.
I remember Brian. I remember that guy.
Brian
I
Gachichio, bro.
remember that guy.
Solid human being.
Nice. Hey, Brian, George has given you very good reviews. We also have the Sweets 101-ish.
He's somebody from the UK.
It's a Chile, by
Those
the way.
are dollars.
Yeah.
No, those are euros.
Those are euros. That's over 200 bob, my guy.
My dear, I know exactly who this is.
My dearest and
My
Jorge.
dearest Engorge Awesome Show. When you hear this word, it's in Spanish. That means that is Polageri.
It could be, eh?
That is Polageri. That's definitely Polageri.
Still slinging Pudesh.
And she's using the euros because she's in Europe.
Where is she? In France somewhere?
Well, her phone number, I don't know if she wants me to say that. Her phone number is German. But she makes everybody believe that she's in Spain.
She bought a book for her nephew.
There you go. Muchísimas gracias, hermanita.
And then she wants to come and give me a lecture because of 1,000 bob. I'm like, fuck you. Is this book going to help him? I'm like, whatever damage you guys have done, you know. Whatever damage you have done, this book is not going to save him. Because you guys know the damage. Now, you're not just going to buy him a book and tell him, okay, now go fix the damage that we've done to you. After listening to Anyango, Jala, pana.
Kibe Sira Cyber Security AI is saying, make the 28 commandments available as an ebook on Amazon. Greetings from Dallas, Texas. That is happening the very first week of January.
Yeah.
Yes.
In fact, the ebook is already there.
Okay.
Even on Barnes and Noble, you can go and get the ebook on all those platforms. You know, you put the book in one platform and then they distribute it everywhere. Yeah. So there's a platform Zico, but now the audiobook is on. We're waiting to release.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So Gidi Cyber Sec AI, the book will be available on all platforms in all manners, in all formats. Slinging Pudesh Kifemaeni. Tohamwe Tadina. George Hekedo Kigurada Kwera.
I think that's it for now. I mean, I think
When are you still around or you're going back?
I'm still around.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm always here. I've been here almost a month
That's what's up. How come we didn't know about that?
because
You make your own decisions.
it's none of anybody's business.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So you've not had to listen to the George, correct, correct.
I mean, even dearest Mariam,
You've not met her?
si story ni yangu.
Haujamit Mariam?
Si story ni yangu.
Shit. Mariam bana.
5 minutes before you walked in,
Yeah.
Sue Owino, the cooking lady,
Yeah.
she posted a photo of her with me.
Yes.
And she said, thank you, George. That was for inviting us to a beautiful party. And I recorded it with a photo of her and me. And that's the first time that Mariam knows
That you're around.
that I'm here. Pole sana, Mariam.
She must be crying. She must be crying.
I've been here
So do you want to? We can
almost 4 months, 4 weeks.
We can do another podcast. Do you have time?
Bro,
No, not the
I've
two
not
of
even
us.
asked you the things I had prepared in my small head.
There is nothing you wanted to say. This was us talking about you. Mimi sioni
I am curious, Andrew Kibe. I have a question for you. Imepotea.
No, but how can I allow you to talk to me? You're my senior. How can I allow my senior to interview me? What have I achieved that my senior can dare ask me a question? No. Me, I'm the one who's interviewing you. Ataka kama podcast ni yako.
Sini humility, bro.
So let's go somewhere and eat some steaks, man.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's finish this.
Do you see where the boy is?
He's on his way.
Hukuna ni vile
Yeah.
nimwambia.
Atatupata hapa. Unacheki hapa hivi kuna place ina.
What kind of food?
So they have some nyama. Tutaenda nikuonesha.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Si mbali, hata tunaweza tembea. I just don't want to say where it is.
Siwezi gongwa ndegeta mimi kwa barabara.
Listen, it's right across the road. Like literally right across the road.
Is it like a custom burger place? There's a guy who wanted to take me to that custom burger.
There's a car wash,
Prime burger or something.
Wazungu wenda hapo. Mimi siwezi kupeleka place kuna mamiro na wewe vipi
Oh, I
wewe?
wanted to say Gachichio. There's something I didn't say. On this same road, there is a pallet cafe. He took me there. It's a very unique place. All the workers are deaf and mute.
Oh, they have one in Mombasa as well, in Diani.
Yes.
Yeah, Palais Cafe. Yeah.
And 99% of the people who go there are Europeans, Americans that are working offline. You know, like off.
Yes, the ones who can work
remotely.
Anywhere. Yes.
So I'm sitting there, and the beautiful white woman shows up, and Gasisho is looking at me like,
make a move.
Bro, I picked one of the waiters. They don't speak, they don't talk. I gave her my number, my phone, and I told her, tell that woman to put her number here. She looked at me, she was like, She walked over there and she do the magic words. And I see both of them looking at me, and I'm like, The woman put the number.
Oh, she did?
And the rest is history.
Don't matter, man. Thank you for joining us, people.
Thank you so much, everybody who showed up for my very first live. Thank you so much for the other group that was on the other side. This is a new territory for me, and I'm forever grateful for your support. My name is George, NGA, and I'm grateful.
Thank you, my man.